interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
What are the humans doing?
Do you think you're ready? Can you handle the truth? Or are you in denial and demanding more proof? They demonstrate in real time how they're spinning you lies, but no one pays attention, no one opens their eyes. They walk around like zombies with their head in the mobiles, signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile, yeah. Signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile. So if you think you're ready and you don't need more proof, conspiracy deniers are denying the truth. They fabricate our problems and pretend to provide the best solution, but we all know they lied. They lied about the weapons and they lied about health. They lied about the fact that they're transferring the wealth. You should really notice how they're pushing the fear. Keep everybody terrified and not thinking clear. Yeah. Everybody's not thinking clear. Yeah. Keep everybody terrified. Yeah, and not thinking. Keep everybody terrified and not thinking clear. When you do, you realize that this is their trick. It's getting really stupid now, they're taking the mick. Said, do you think you're ready? Can you handle the truth? Or are you in denial and demanding more proof? They demonstrate in real time how they're spinning you lies, but no one pays attention, no one opens their eyes. They walk around like zombies with their head in the mobiles, signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile, yeah. Signaling their virtues on their profile. Hey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've got the two gentlemen with me, truth be told, audits, in the Constitution state. These two
What up,
gentlemen
guys?
have told me the most amazing story ever. They told me the same story. They filmed a video multiple states apart from each other and only a week or two apart?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was probably the same week.
Yeah, it probably was in the same week.
Wild.
But,
I mean,
this is definitely tonight's going to be. It's going to show. It doesn't matter if you approach a cop calmly or you approach a cop aggressively. They still want to treat you like you are not part of the human race or part of their.
Yes.
Right. So
this is going to be a perfect example of all of that, all wrapped in one video.
I want to ask you this before we get started. And this goes to the chats, all of the chats. We're on Rumble, we're on X, we're on Facebook, we're on several different channels. And I want to ask everybody, is this a byproduct of training? Or is this a byproduct of just people being assholes when they wake up?
Straight ego. Like I said,
Yeah.
I've always have brought up that the cameras will either make a cop show his true colors or lie in front of the camera.
It's definitely trading, though, too. It's definitely trading. They trade these motherfuckers to act like this.
Yeah.
I mean, they would almost have to, right? For
Yeah.
it to be ubiquitous.
Welcome in, John Danicola.
All right.
Well,
So
even if
this,
they didn't allow it, they would be, you know what I mean? They don't even enforce anything on it. So they definitely train, you know what I mean? Like there's no oversight at all. So
Correct.
all
they're
right, so I'll
training them
drop.
to do it. And then when they do it, they don't do anything. Go ahead. My bad.
We're
Let
gonna
me see.
pop. I'm just saying. I dropped the title of the video in chat if anybody wants to go break it down themselves. But the first one is yours, I think.
That's
The
troops.
Mine.
That's Louisiana.
That's that's the best order to go into.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to run about 30 seconds of this and then we'll break and talk about it. Because most of this is going to be a lot of wind noise. I'm going to try to work on taking some of that down.
Right.
What's up, y'all? Sorry I've been out. Sorry if the wind's cutting through my phone, but I got some questions to ask the state trooper right here. I got in a wreck last Friday night, and I gave the driver's license to one of the deputies that was there. He's not even in his car. He's asleep in his car. Check this out.
So homie's laying there drooling on himself.
Literally.
And you can see him whenever I wake him up, when I knock on his window, he wipes the drool off with his left hand off of his bottom lip, because that's just how far out he was. Literally, you could see him wipe the drool off because he was out and gone. Had no clue I was there, and yeah. And when I woke him up, he immediately acted like he was doing something, but clearly everybody could see. I couldn't even tell he was even in the car. He had his seat leaned back and was completely passed out.
Yeah, he's completely out. This man is currently, he is past the point of counting sheeps. He is now whiting nightmares himself.
Yeah. What about where's officer safety? You know what I mean? And this happens way more than you know, dude. These guys are always doing. I've caught them sleeping.
As I understand it, officer safety is going to come up here in just a minute. You watch.
Hey, I got a question for you. Last Friday,
Gonna be transport one way female to DPS admin. 1377-620-46.
You got to find out how long he's been sleeping.
Mm-hmm. And then he wants to act immediately like he was busy the whole time, like he was doing reports. But clearly,
You did a really good job, though. You stayed calm and you stayed on the point. Like you kept harping on it, but you didn't do it like a dick.
right.
Yeah,
he was
no,
asleep in his car. Let me get his plate number.
I
and all
love
that
this
good
dude.
stuff.
He
Me
does
too.
some of the work I've seen on YouTube.
We got A39. His unit number.
Yeah,
Sorry
right.
about the
John
wind. It's
just told
cutting
us
through.
his situational awareness. This dude has zero.
Zero.
Sleep out here in his car, people. Louisiana State Trooper at his finest had to knock on the window to wake his ass up.
Wild.
It is, and they'll say, "Oh, it's all the overtime."
Right there. Bam. That's 1 minute and 58 seconds into this. He has just violated his First Amendment rights.
Right off the bat. That's crazy.
As soon as he could think about it, as soon as he was consciously aware enough to actually go, oh, wait a second, if I shine a light at him, he can't see me. Suddenly, officer safety matters.
I mean, it's better than him shooting you. You know how they are. They'll wake up and do anything.
I guess it's better to be a tased too, but like that seems excessive. I mean, dude woke him up and then walked away from the car. It's not like he walked up and just went to shining a light.
Grilled him.
Shit. He didn't do none of that stuff. He walked up, knocked on the door, realized he had just woken an armed man and stepped back.
Yeah.
As you would.
Yeah.
What else can you ask for?
Well, I mean,
Right.
all
You know what I
scenarios
mean?
that y'all brought up, those scenarios went through my head, because there's no telling how he's going to react. But y'all will see here in a little bit how he reacts for me catching him and then questioning him about, and I clearly went up with legit questions to ask him you know, because I was wondering about the driver's license. So, I mean, it wasn't that I was approaching him for, you know, nefarious reasons, but of course, I'm going to record my interactions with any government official that's out
Yes.
on the clock.
Amen, brother. All right. It pretty much goes downhill from here. There's no part of this that's actually good. So the best we can really do is slog through it because it goes from cringe to crazy.
Yeah.
Quick.
Oh man, you can cut that light out, dude. Can you cut that light out? That's a restriction against my rights to film. You know that, right? But I do have a question for you though. Last Friday, see, that's why I'm here to explain to you why I'm here talking to you. For one, you're asleep in your car, but I have a question though. My truck, it was wet last Friday night, and my truck.
First of all, I'm here to call you the fuck out. You were asleep in your car. Second of all, I got a question about my license.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm bringing up every issue and as many as I can.
Oh Lord. Oh my God.
That's what I mean, though. He stays on it, but he's not a dick about it. Like, he just rolls it in there, like it's supposed to be there. You know what I mean? That's what I like.
To be there. You're not supposed to be asleep in your car when you're on the public dime.
No, and not hiding behind a church. That's another thing, dude. That's like real similar. These dudes are always hiding in churches, or you know what I mean? Like that's what they do.
Dude, I'm in the South. You'd be hard pressed to park a car anywhere and it not be behind the church.
Yeah, I mean, completely. I mean, and to give people a heads up, I know he was there for at least 45 minutes because I seen him park behind that church. Had time to run up to my bank, run back down the street, see that he was still parked there, park 2 blocks away to go walk up on him behind, you know, the church that he was parked in the parking lot, completely out of view from the public, completely. So to give you a heads
that's what I mean too, though. Even if these guys are just gonna slack off, dude, go park by the road because just them sitting there changes the way traffic flows. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna be lazy, at least still do something for the public.
I can't approve of the be lazy part, but I approve of the philosophy of at least make your presence known so that the laziness is kind of offset by the benefit of someone aware that there's a cop nearby.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Slogging through it. We're going to slog right through it, okay?
Do it.
Could slid off the road and I'd hit a tree, right? Well, they had called the EMS there. Can you please cut that light out? I don't need to get my name, but I have a question for you, though. It was Officer Garcia was the one that had taken my driver's license, and I wasn't under the influence or anything. Like I said, I just slid off the road. I got knocked out from the wreck and everything, and I gave my driver's license to the state trooper Garza that was there that night, correct? I gave my driver's license to the EMT, and the EMT ended up giving the state trooper my driver's license. But for no reason, you know, asked for my driver's license back. He refused to give me my driver's license back. Who do I get in contact with to be able to get my driver's license back?
That'll be the DMV.
The DMV, even though the state trooper is the one that took it.
So the trooper he doesn't have it at his house. Not at his house.
Right. Well, what gave him permission to take my license in the first place is one of my main questions.
Did they explain that stuff to you?
No, like I said, the wreck, I hit my head on the window and it made me pass out, but I hit a tree because my truck just slid off the road. It was just a wet road. And I gave my driver's license to the EMT people, you know, so they could have my information and all that stuff. And next thing I know, I got transported to the hospital. The cop came up there, or the state trooper came up there. Garza came up there with my driver's license and asked him to see if I could have my driver's license back because I did nothing wrong. I just slid off the road. You know, I had insurance on my vehicle and everything like that. But he says he was going to hold on to it. Why would he hold on to it?
I wasn't there, so I really don't know like the context of what you're talking about.
So you wouldn't have no idea why he had taken. What's your name and your badge number?
Say it again.
What's your name and badge number? Your name and badge number?
What do you have going on again? Like, what's your situation?
Okay, so what is so difficult about simply answering with his name and badge number?
I think
Ego.
I honestly think after watching it a few times, he was scared of me putting a police report in on him for sleeping in his car because I clearly caught him. That's my first guess. Why
Right.
he
That too.
That would be the only reason. What's up, Scully?
It's definitely that and ego. It's a mix.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ego's definitely there on every situation.
You gonna get me in trouble if I tell you.
Yeah. Oh, this is my third time this month.
Yeah, right? Something like that.
That's what it is, dude.
That makes sense. All right, bud.
Well, like I said, I'm trying to figure out how to get my driver's license back. That was pretty much stolen from me from a state trooper.
Like, tell me the story again, like one more time.
My truck had slid off the road.
Like, slow down and tell it to me from the beginning.
I was driving home.
Where were you at?
I was out in Denham Springs off of Carter Road.
What was the intersecting road?
It was right at the pretty much at the entrance of Fountain Bayou Blue. It's a neighborhood out there, which would be Renee Avenue. And it had knocked me out, and the EMS showed up. So of course, I gave my license to them. That way they could copy down my information and my insurance and all that. And when I went to go ask the EMT person, is there any way I can get my driver's license back? Because, I didn't do nothing wrong. I just, accidentally slid off the road. And then, like I said, the state trooper ended up holding on to it after the EMT had already given them my driver's license. And then at the hospital, he let me take a picture of my ID, says it wasn't suspended. I was allowed to drive still and everything. But he held on to my... Huh? No, I was not arrested. And then, like I said, at the hospital, I asked him then, well, is there any way I can get my driver's license back? And I asked him, I was like, yeah, it's not suspended because, it was just a sheer accident that, it was wet roads and I went around a corner and the truck slid out from underneath me and I hit a tree. But, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't commit no crime or anything like that. Why would he have taken my license and not wanting to give it back?
I really don't know. There's more context to what you're saying.
Oh, no, there absolutely isn't. And I deal with police on a daily basis. So.
Yeah, pause this, Sasquatch.
Go to the DM.
This is crazy. Like, look at the whole story. This is a citizen that was in a car accident that's now trying to get help because the police stole his ID, and they're literally telling him he's lying. There's more to it. Why? Because you're saying it, you fucking loser? Like, that pisses me off, dude.
Hold on. Yeah. In Georgia, if you are involved in a multi-car or even a single car accident where fault is not determined at the scene, they take your license and just process it with all your stuff, and it goes off to wherever it goes. They determine whether or not you're inebriated, intoxicated, or under any influence of any kind of drugs, and then you get your license back. I don't know how it works.
I've never heard of that. We don't do that here.
Well, I mean, for the simple fact, taking somebody's license, like I smoke cigarettes. If I go into a gas station that requires a driver's license for them to run it to make a purchase, that puts me SOL, completely shit out of luck.
Yeah.
I need that. I need some kind of identification, and a picture on a phone does not work.
Nope.
They're not fans.
And it's up here, dude. They ID for everything. Every gas station IDs you for cigarettes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't know that. I didn't know that they took your license in other states if you got in a car accident. Like, even if they don't know anything, we'll take it for now. We'll give it back later.
Well, usually, usually I'm in a small town, so it's usually kind of a local affair. You go to the hospital, you get out of the hospital, you ride downtown, they hand you your license and your little bag of trash.
Yep.
It's not a real big deal, and it had never crossed my mind that's strange. I hadn't thought about it.
Well, he slid off the road, dude. He didn't even hit anybody. You know what I mean? He's doing everything he's supposed to do to just jack his ID. Like, what did they? Because if you can't have a license and go get an ID, you would have to get another license. And up here, you can't. We still can't walk into the DMV. So I'd either have to try and do it online or set up an appointment for a month from now and go to the DMV and pay all over again.
Correct. It's a money swing to make extra money.
Yep. Yeah.
I've only ever been in one accident, and that was actually all messed up too, because It turned out that I wasn't on anything, but I was like, anyway, they took my license, told me it was canceled, never canceled it, so I couldn't get it renewed. And after a year and a half of doing all these little stupid hoops, I found out that the
Yeah.
reason to get it renewed was because it had never been canceled, which means the driving without a license charge I got later
Oh,
was shit.
yes.
Yeah,
Complete
see,
smoke.
Yes. I crashed my car like last August, dude. I was on the highway. These people were doing like 35 and it was raining. I couldn't see them. I came up on them and I went to merge around them and I had crappy tires. I ended up sliding out and hitting them, but they arrested me for filming the cops 3 weeks before, but they didn't take my license. They left it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I dig it.
They're like, you can have that.
I promise.
DMV, the DMV would be the ones that would have my license. It was current and everything. I have no warrants, no nothing.
When does it expire?
Not until 27.
27.
Correct. But the DMV is the one that would have it. So the state trooper would have turned it into the DMV. Yeah. So I need to contact the DMV. So I wouldn't get a hold of the state troopers. I'd get a hold of the DMV.
Correct.
All right. Were you enjoying your nap or?
here's where I get. Here's where I switch roles. I got the information I needed from him. Now it's, why are you asleep in your car?
Exactly. Oh, this is gonna get good. Yeah, I've only seen the first few minutes of it. When I noticed that the same thing happens in both videos right at the rip, I stopped watching both of them. So this is an honest reaction from here.
Oh yeah, straight out.
I want to show you something.
He over here pretending he's busy.
Yeah.
He's playing snakes and ladders.
You know that's a restriction of rights. That's US 18 Section 242, right?
And then he turns on his top light.
Restricting my rights to film you in your official capacity while you're sleeping in a parking lot. And I also need your name and badge number as well.
He's a boss.
I don't need to give my name.
And he's calm. He's so calm.
I just needed to know who do I get a hold of to get
That's
my driver's
what I love.
Okay, that's fine. So you're gonna go back to sleep now, or?
Yes.
Take care of you, whatever you need, but I want to show you something.
Well, I just had a question. Now I know who to get a hold of. I just wonder now why you're restricting my rights to film you, because of all the lights you're putting in my camera.
He wants to show you the cups.
Anytime that you.
He's looking for something to arrest you on.
Yeah, he's looking for the cups. He wants to show you the cups.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna find him on that phone.
No.
Charge on that phone.
No, he's writing a statute right now. That's what he's doing.
Put a light in my camera. That's US 18 Section 242 restricted my rights to film you. There's no reason. You see that I'm no threat. Both of my hands are, you can see them, and you have a light in my camera, and then you turn on
like a menu. It changes, so he sends it to me every week.
What's your name and your badge number? State trooper.
I'm trying to pull it up for you.
What, your name and badge number? You don't know that off the top of your head, or what?
That's too much for him.
Look like a fool right now.
I want to know what
You're making yourself look like
phone.
a fool right now. All you got to do is turn.
I know what he's looking for. He's looking for a way out.
Oh yeah.
For real. And I don't know how you stay so calm, Truce, because like when I do it, even if I'm calm at first, if they keep lying to me and keep playing me, I just can't help but, like, you know what I mean?
Well, I told him straight out, like, you're looking like, I told him, I was like, you're looking like a fool. He goes, well, you don't need to call names. I was like, well, you're looking like a fool. You're doing everything wrong right now.
You called him the fucking nicest name in the book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm crying about that. He's going to cry. He's literally looking for a reason.
Well, that's why I was saying at the beginning of the show, it doesn't matter how you approach them. You can approach them calmly or you can approach them yelling. They're still going to act the way that they're going to. Their ego's still going to kick their ass in. And his ego here in a little bit over exceeds his.
Oh, yeah.
His by 100%.
Yep.
turn off this light and stop restricting my rights so I could film you, so I could see you. But this light is restricting me from being able to see you, which is a violation of my rights. I appreciate that. Put it down, but you can turn it off. See, my hands are right here. See, one hand's holding the camera, one hand's right here. See this, people? He won't even give me his name and badge number. He has to look something up in order to give me his name and badge number.
I call him out on everything.
But you told me where to go. I just need your name and badge number. That way I could say who I talked to and who to file a complaint against.
We got jokes.
Yeah, you do it right though.
Already got your squad car number, your unit number. So all I need is your name and badge number. Huh? Your name's on the back too, or just your unit number? Just your unit number is on the back of your car.
He should drive off.
And
right
that
now.
is
He should.
Nah, he was trying to get the balls to jump him. He was thinking about it. He was going to do it then, and he bitched out.
Yeah. Well, he does here in a little bit.
Oh, get him to the back of the car. When he's backs to me, I'll get on him. They love doing that.
A39. But nowhere's back there does it have your name on the back of that car. See this, people? See the lights? Sorry for the wind, people, if it's cutting through. I know that wind sometimes is annoying. But this state trooper right here.
Back up a little bit.
Why, you need to get out or what? Is it an officer safety thing, or
Back up a little bit.
Here we go.
is there a law stating I can't stand right here?
Actually, there is, but they back up.
And what law is
Liar.
that? What revived statute is that?
Are you trying to make it group something?
I'm trying to get your name and badge number. That way I could leave you alone. That way you can go back to sleep. I just need your name and badge number.
Boom.
And I'm Fred. I got both my hands right here.
No. Back up and lift your shirt up and spin around.
He wants you to dance for him now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Literally.
Dude,
He literally wants you to dance for him. Shake your ass.
that's
Yeah.
what
Well, I call him out on even that.
Yay. I love
There is
that.
no law that states that at all.
Hey man,
Nope.
I might do pokey if they ask me to, just because it'd be
No. You got to get paid for it.
Hey, dude, when I get that FOIA request and you get to see what they made me
Yeah.
do, I'm gonna get paid, bro.
All right. You're right.
I might even skin a Marinky do while I'm doing it.
Hey,
Is there a law stating that too? Because this is going to become more of an issue than what you don't want it to be, and that's not a threat.
Yeah.
That is saying that I'm going to turn a complaint in on you because you're doing absolutely everything wrong right now. I just need your name and badge number. That's all I need, and then you could go back to sleep.
bah.
I'm touching your car too. There's no law
You had to
stating
put that last guy in there.
I'm allowed to touch your vehicle. Hey, this is my truck. Absolutely everything wrong right now. There's no law stating I can't.
Why? He got to be so sensitive 10 minutes after snoozing in his cruiser.
Yeah, why wait so long? That's what he was really just hoping you would run away, dude. He was hoping he could scare you off and he could get back to dreamland.
And
But
when the light didn't work, he didn't know what the hell to do. It completely befuddled him.
you know what blows my mind though?
Yeah. Well, they're not used to dealing with people that know their rights. And whenever you resist
No.
against what they tell you to do, sometimes you can see the confusion on their faces because they absolutely don't know what to do. They're used to telling people what to do and people just bowing down, saying, yes, sir, yes, and
Yes.
doing everything that they say. But whenever you have somebody that resists, not even necessarily resist, just standing up for their rights, you can see the confusion on their face. They'll start kicking imaginary rocks. They'll start making fake phone calls. You know what I mean? Start staring off into the air. Just because they don't-
Instead of just giving their name, dude, like you're not going to get it. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter if you get it right now. You're eventually going to get it. And he's causing all this extra BS just to be a dick. There's no other reason.
Right. He knew
Like-
I caught him, and he knew he was caught.
Yeah. So he wasn't going to comply.
Right.
You should have wrote him a ticket. Or you should have gave him a warning.
Yeah.
This is your verbal warning, dude. Next time I catch you, I'm writing you up.
Yeah, that's totally what you should have done. But you
Well, I
got
already
it.
told him, I already
You
told him
look-
he was getting. I already told him he was going to get a complaint, because I already caught him. And whenever I told him,
Good.
after the third time, I'm telling him that he's going to get a complaint, you'll see what he does here in a little bit to retaliate.
Yeah.
Bro, get your hands off my truck.
I'm allowed to
Get your
touch your
hands
vehicle.
off my
I
truck.
pay. This is my truck. I
Get
pay
your
for
hands
it.
off my truck.
I pay for this truck.
Down, straight
So-
out. I paid for this.
Daniel, get your hands off my truck.
Y'all hear this, people? And now he's trying to hit me with this door.
Daniel.
What? I'm not doing anything wrong.
Listen to me.
And in the background, you can hear him telling me to get the F out of there. Like I didn't belong where he was sitting and sleeping.
Oh, wait for it. Doesn't he grab your stuff too?
Well, he already grabbed my phone, threw it across the hood of his car.
Doesn't he
Then-
pick it up
then he
again
tells
though?
me to- Yeah, then he tells me to get the hell. Then he tells me to get the fuck out of
There he
That's
is.
what you see. He goes across the hood. He goes across where he threw my phone, picks it up, and tries to erase it. And I'm telling him to. You can hear me in the background telling him to give me my phone back, while he's telling me to get the hell out of there. And what he does, he ends up just shutting the camera off because he doesn't understand, I guess, how to work a Droid phone. He turns my camera
Yeah.
off, sets my phone on the ground on the other side of his car, and then he walks back to his driver's seat and he gets in his car and then he takes off. But when he gets out of the car, when he grabs my phone and throws it across the hood of my car, you got to figure this was about a week after I got in my wreck. I still have a broke rib.
Yeah.
He shoves me when he grabs my phone and throws it across the car. He shoves me like trying to fight me.
Well, you know what I
And
found
then
out is that they really love picking on the disabled in the week. You know what I mean? It's almost like they target them. He's like, oh, this guy was in an accident. He's even easier. I know he's hurt.
Veterans
Yep.
too.
Oh yeah, I've learned that too. I've been
Yeah,
dude. I just watched one where they raided a veteran's house, or they didn't raid it, but they illegally went in his house just to check on his kids for some random call, and they completely violated. He's like, no, they did it anyways.
AVA's been having a problem up there, and he tried to go to like his patient advocate up there, and they've got some kind of 3 ways out of the office in there, and they always leave on the side he's not on.
Hmm.
Otherwise, they're in there for like 10 hours at a stretch because homie has sat in that chair. Got a little camera right there in front of the chair that you're supposed to wait to talk to him. He's never seen anyone there, to my knowledge. It's heartbreaking, dude. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
It's fucked up.
All right, so this one's going to be your video. And as I said, y'all did not collaborate on the making of these 2 videos, did you?
No, we didn't find out till yesterday. We literally talked yesterday, and I told him what happened, and he was like, "No way."
So,
and
like,
yeah, I ended up watching it, and it shows you it doesn't matter. That's why I was saying it doesn't matter how you approach them. They're going to be tyrannical no matter what, and want to go hands on.
right.
Yep.
So I want to know, in your video, Truth, it was 1 minute and 20 seconds was how long it took for him to turn on the light. I want to see how long it takes this guy to turn on the light.
Correct.
I was hoping you'd do that.
We got an over under on this. Anybody out there? I don't run bets. I don't know how that works.
Neither do I. I can't
Figure-
bet because I already know.
Is it all private property? All of it? What up, guys? This is all private property. It's actually a UCFS. This is where people come to get help for their mental health and their drug programs and stuff. What up, Lou? What up, Swine? So I don't understand why they're parked here. When I know I haven't seen you lately, bro. I miss you. I'm glad you're back. I can't figure out why they would be. Look, this is UCFS. They do mental health, drug treatment. They do all sorts of stuff. Over here, we got a bank. And a hair salon. And no reason for the cop to be here. Now that we're out, we can walk closer. But yeah, I don't know. I can't figure it out. Are you guys? What are you protecting over here?
Like he's protecting a
What
certain
up, Michelle?
parking lot.
Blue. Wide.
Welcome everybody, and if we haven't called your name,
Couldn't even tell it was a cop from over there. Can't see the light rack, nothing.
What's the time? The light.
Minute and 40.
Oh, I knew it.
Minute 35.
Yeah, almost the same time.
That is disturbing.
Yeah, 14 seconds or 13 seconds difference.
Barely, yeah.
But I stood over there for like 5 or 10 minutes. Like, he had to have known I was there, or he was probably sleeping too. Like, I don't know. I walked across the parking lot, and there's a sidewalk over there. So it's not like I just ran up on him. I waited, and then I went live, and I let people get on, and then I walked over.
He was probably watching you on his camera, waiting to see if
Yeah.
he was going to.
Well, straight,
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
trying to figure out how to.
I was wondering the same thing if he wasn't sleeping over there in the parking lot as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then woke up and then noticed.
Yeah.
Let's see how drooly his face is when we get over here.
You could take that light off me. That's what you could do. I'm walking up. I'm walking. That's what I'm doing. I'm not walking up on you. You own this lot. You're not even supposed to be here.
Well, how am I not?
Because it's private property. What are you doing protecting this? Go out and do something. I'm dead serious. What do you mean? This is a drug program. You want people? You think people are going to come get help here with you sitting here? I don't care what's in front of you. That has nothing to do with me. You were here, so go park where you're supposed to park. Go park where you're supposed to park. No, you're not. You're not here to park, hide, and yeah, in a parking spot on private property.
No, it's not private property.
Is this entrapment? You trapping people? Well, go put your lights on and sit where people can see you, because you ain't doing traffic. I ain't seen your radar or nothing. You ain't doing shit. I've been watching you. Oh, so what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
It looks like you're sitting on private property fucking hanging out, dude. It looks like you're sitting on private property hanging out. You guys always sit here. It's a drug treatment program, bro.
That's when I got mad.
Yeah, no, I want to say something about this. That's pretty fucking low. Sit outside someplace that can help someone get over some crap they can't do themselves. Because you know when they leave, they're going to be holding.
Well, it's not even like that night it was closed, but they're there during the day. They're there all the time. They sit in front of the methadone clinics out here, bro. Literally right outside. Willimantic, all these towns, like literally they prey on them. And I don't know, like I was a drug addict, so I'm not going to let them pick on them. You know what I mean? It's not happening.
I was a junkie. It took me actually kind of locking myself in a room to get over that shit. If I thought I could have done the methadone method, I might have tried it, but I'm a cold turkey kind of person. It's either going to happen.
Well, I went to prison. You know what I mean? Like no choice. And that's what
it was a straight up good call for you, calling him out. Nobody, people are there to get help. And the cops clearly know that they can make more money out of you sitting in jail over the same drug.
Did you hear him when I said it? I said, do you think people will come here if you're sitting here? And he literally said no. He said traffic is more important, but they don't pull anybody over there. You know what I mean? You're doing traffic, but how does nobody get pulled over?
Correct.
Yards away. He's right. Homie was watching him for a minute. Okay, let's see where it goes.
Give me your ID.
I'm not giving you my ID. For what?
What?
For what? What law did I break?
Did you put the screen back up?
I did not do it because I'm a total freaking amateur.
I'm glad I caught it.
Bro, good call. Absolutely. Even I slip up sometimes. My great and powerful deity.
I'm going to put that in my book.
You guys always sit here. It's a drug treatment program, bro. Drug treatment.
Give me your ID.
I'm not giving you my ID. For what?
What?
For what? What law did I break?
You didn't break any law.
Oh, so I don't have to give you ID.
Why are you coming up to me? So now I need to know if you have warrants.
No, you don't. Are you crazy? Get a supervisor. Get a supervisor.
No.
Okay,
Get
what?
out of
No.
here right now.
I'm not getting
You're
anywhere.
harassing me.
I'm not harassing. Do you even know what harassment is? How are you enforcing the laws? You don't even know what they are, bro.
Sir, get
Can I have a supervisor,
away from me.
please?
Go to
Somebody
Norwich
call a supervisor. We're at UCFS,
Police- go to
Norwich.
Police
I'm
Department.
not going there.
7
I'm
Main
requesting
Street.
one. Why would I
No.
walk all the way over there?
What am I?
What are you?
Call.
Why would I call? You have a radio.
Yo, he said, what am I?
I'm using this.
For you.
He literally said, what am I? You're a fucking public servant, bro. What do you mean, what are you? You don't even know what you are?
It's wild.
That was crazy.
Just wild.
Oh, so you're not using it for public? You're a piece of shit, bro. You're a piece of shit, bro.
Get out of here.
You get out of here. Go do something.
Exactly what you're doing.
Exactly. Nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. Oh, thanks for the light, Barry. You guys see this? This is Norwich Police Department. Can I get your name and badge number, ma'am? Ma'am, can I get your name and badge number? No? Why are you being so rude? You're that scared of the public. You shouldn't be out here working, bro.
You go harass people in the
You don't know what harassment is. Stop using that term if you don't know what it is.
I have freedom.
Damn.
You do, but you don't have freedom to accuse me of doing stuff I'm not doing. It scares me that you're out here charging people and you don't know what harassment is. Did I do anything? You got out and acted like a psycho, bro. You are a psycho. You shouldn't be enforcing. I can walk wherever I want. I can. Go. You're free to leave.
Going anywhere.
And neither am I.
I guess we both have a job if we don't.
Well, you're not doing yours. You didn't call a supervisor. You're not doing traffic. You're putting your light. You know that's a fucking First Amendment violation, you clown? Do you know that's a First Amendment violation, you clown?
I mean, you're out here.
I'm out here what? What am I doing? Get out of here. What am I doing? This is how Norwich treats the public, guys.
Have you ever heard the old viral video called Drinking Out of Cups?
I doubt it. I mean, I might have, but I don't know off the top of my head.
So there's this bit in this video where he's talking about, get out of here. No way. But you sound just like the lizard in that video.
We got to find it.
I'll bring it up later. We'll check it out. I'll show you what I mean.
Yeah.
Guy's scared. He got out of his car, shining his light. You can't even see him because he's so scared. You are scared. You jumped out and acted like that, bro. You're scared. You are. But you're scared of the camera, clearly. That's what you said. That's what you said. That what? What does that have to do with me? What does that have to do with me? What does that have to do with me? What does it have to do with me? You already know who I am. You already know who I am. Have I ever ambushed a cop, you clown? No. Stop making shit up, bro. Oh, you're harassing me. How are you charging people? You don't even know what the fuck harassment is, bro. That's sad. How many people are sitting in jail right now on charges that you didn't understand? How many? Can I have a supervisor for the third time, please? Do I got any mods in here? Lou or Swine, call Norwich Police Department and tell them we need a supervisor at CPF. What? Don't worry about what I'm doing. Why?
Bro, that has to be really, really unnerving to suddenly have 15 people call him like, hey, can you get a supervisor to the corner of 14th and Green?
Yeah. Well, dude, what was crazy is that if he just brought a supervisor, none of this would have happened.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like, if he had just given me the supervisor and the supervisor came, nothing would have happened. It would have been over with because he would have been, oh, I'm an idiot, and he would have left. Because the supervisor that ended up showing up, dude, I mean, I don't know if he was nice just because he knew the dude was an idiot or if he was actually like a genuine good dude. But the supervisor, when I dealt with him, I can't say anything bad about him. I mean, he tried a little bit of BS, but overall,
the internet tonight, we have algorithm in chat, so he's on our
what
side.
up? Good shit. We got a bunch of people, Harford County, all them.
Why are you worried about me? You're not worried, but you seem very worried. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Can you take your light off? Can you stop obstructing my First Amendment because you're scared? No, you just gotta keep it up. You're a winner, bro. Winner. I thought you weren't going anywhere. You gonna get to work? Thanks to the supervisor, Ferry. Joko, what up, man? I didn't even know you had a channel. Yo, you guys, I only came by here because I drove by here like 2 weeks ago, and I seen one sitting in here, and it made my blood boil, dude. We shouldn't have cops hanging out outside of our drug treatment centers. This is just like when these guys go sit right outside the methadone clinics in Willimantic and Norwich and prey on them. Easy targets. This dude was a psycho. Does anybody think that was appropriate? I don't. I don't think that dude should be out doing anything. He should be a tierman in prison. Where's he going? I'm gonna follow you, dude. He's going up here. We're gonna follow him.
Like a tierman in prison.
Yeah, bro, you know what's funny, dude, is I've had other cops tell me that they fucking love certain little shit when I'm talking shit. Like I did one at the courthouse and I didn't like the marshal, so I stopped it in the video when he was standing next to two cops and he was a tiny ass dude. So I stopped it and I made fun of him. Like, look at that little ass marshal. And I went in and I'm like, he wishes he was a real cop. Look at how small he is. And the cop that was working on the case, the state trooper, when I talked to him, he was like, dude, that was fucking funny.
The greatest smoke I ever heard thrown at a cop on the fly was Snark and Sass when she went up there to do her court hearing. They had them stand outside because of some stupid COVID mandate, and so they had a bunch of old folks sitting, a bunch of old, like, dilapidated, broke down folks sitting in the heat outside. She finally had enough of it, walked in and pointed at the dude with the beard and said, "Hey, little riverbed, get your ass out here and start something up. We got to get this process going." And then went back outside and sat down. She did not accost anyone. She did not threaten anyone. She did not do anything other than try to shake them into actually doing their job. It was almost noon and nothing had happened.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know,
Hey.
man. And like I told them, it's all about the approach, bro. If you start off like being aggressive with me, that's what it's like. I match your energy. It's just how I am. And if they start off fucking rough, dude, I'm gonna be defensive.
Yeah, go in, go hard, go deep. You know how it is.
I know.
Does anybody, was I wrong on that? Anybody?
What's up, everybody? It's Danny here from the Constitution Day here today. I was just
You
out
can
walking
skip this if you want.
lately. These cops parking in these private parking lots in front of drug programs and programs like that. And I don't think it's
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They make it almost impossible to do the right thing because they would rather make a police report than to help people out.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, you're firmly on a sidewalk. There is no debate on whether or not you're in public.
He's not arguing with me there though. This is he's trying to hit me for jaywalking. Yeah, literally. Not a car on the road. I mean, he says he has it on camera that I'm not in it, so we're gonna see.
All right.
Hey, jaywalk.
You're gonna talk? Yes.
Hi, jaywalk.
You walked outside the crosswalk.
I was right in it.
You were not.
You
You're
have
not. You're
proof of
right
that?
there. Yeah, on camera. It's
Can
right
I
there.
see it? Your
Get
camera
over
was
here.
that way.
It was.
No, it
Get over
wasn't.
here. You just jaywalked.
I didn't
Literally.
see it.
You have it on film right there.
No.
Give me your ID.
I'll give you my
Give me
ID,
your
but we're gonna fight this. Go ahead. You're a fucking Master Nani. You're a fucking fiend,
And
dude.
you can't read. Give me your.
I can't read what I read it.
Give me.
Can you relax
give
a little
me
bit? What is
your
wrong
ID.
with you?
Give me.
What
your
is
ID.
wrong with you?
I'm not asking
I'm
you,
getting
I'm
it,
telling
you
you.
clown.
Give me your ID.
Might need to see that on camera too, guy. So
You got it right there. You just recorded it.
no,
You
I
recorded.
didn't record
you
anything.
recorded
No, you
walking-
think I did?
You recorded walking.
I was in the crosswalk. Oh, of course I am, because you're a fucking clown,
Oh,
dude.
no. That ain't his fucking evidence anyway. That's your evidence. He doesn't
Yeah.
have.
Right. So basically, he wants him to incriminate himself, and that's
Yeah. That's why I didn't say anything. You ain't gonna get me, retard. Wait, this is where he looked. Watch this, dude. How many times did I call him a clown throughout this video?
Enough that he
What?
shit at a honky
Yeah.
nose.
Well, watch this, dude, because I say it one more time, and that one time, now suddenly, he says it. He's scared, so he attacks me.
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Because I don't feel safe.
You don't feel safe?
Yeah,
You're gonna detain me?
Yeah.
You're a fucking pussy, bro. You're a pussy.
You walking up on me?
I'm not. I can do whatever. I can walk wherever I want. Let me
Stop. Wait, stop resisting.
I'm not resisting at all. You fucking loser. You are crazy, dude.
Stop resisting,
Yo,
Constitution.
he keeps saying it.
I know. That's so he can incriminate you with the statement. That statement means nothing nowadays.
Stop what?
They are trained. Anytime they go hands on, the first thing they scream is stop resisting, because if they can get off camera, it makes you look guilty.
Yep.
Right.
That's why I kept saying what was happening. Dude, he slammed me on the hood of his. This is how stupid he is, guys. I forgot about this. So he slammed me. He never even patted me down or searched me. He just slammed me on the hood of his car, dragged me around the side, and threw me in the fucking thing. And the cuffs were on. Dude, my hands still hurt today from the cuffs. Like, he had the fucking cuffs on as tight as he could get them.
Right. Well, just like that officer, that state trooper that was, that shoved me, he didn't even really bring up officer safety until I said, look, here's both of my hands right here. You can see both of my hands, see that I'm not a threat.
Yeah.
Talking
No, you did that right.
Yeah. And then
But he could have told me to stay.
And then he wanted to try to tell me, well, lift up your shirt and turn around.
Yeah.
Dude, I
No.
I'm not bouncing around.
No.
What law states for me to have to do that? I mean, and
There
I,
is-
Yeah.
I was like, is this an officer
Nothing.
safety thing? He's going to pull it towards the officer safety side. And sure enough, that's what he did.
He could have told me to just stay on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? He could have told me. He didn't even give me any commands.
Except stop resisting.
Yeah, after he was fucking dragging me around. Dude, he literally slammed me on the hood.
Right?
I don't think his camera caught the jaywalking, but I'm pretty sure it caught that.
All right.
But that's still not an offense where you have to go hands on with somebody.
Hell no, you don't even detain. It's an infraction, dude. You don't even put it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How am I resisting? Just because you're saying it? Ew. No, it's what you want.
How long is this video, Sasquatch?
We have another.
All right, no. I was making sure because there's one that's longer that has all the fucking dead time. I put the full one up and then I put up a shorter one. But I think that's, I'm not sure which
The
one.
one I
that is.
gave him was the 18 minutes. Yeah, the other one was like 32 minutes.
Yeah, this is a short one.
Yeah.
We're going back and forth. When I get the body camera, you'll see there's a lot more to it. But we're going back and forth. I call him a sovereign citizen in a minute, and he tells me what I told him about harassment. He didn't like that.
That really endears them to your heart.
Oh, this is when they're giving me my phone back. This is after they let me out of the car. Or no, that's when he picked it up. Yeah, dude. They're crazy, bro. What he did was insane.
Yeah. It was just like that state trooper stopped my camera, set my phone on the ground so he could run to his driver's seat to take off before I can make it back to my phone and record him anymore. Because he knew that he had screwed up. And I told him, I was like, you're making yourself look like a fool.
Jerry gets it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Got a foul? No.
That's what he said. He said something about it's crazy. You got to follow the laws or the rules, right? And I said, that's funny coming from a sovereign citizen.
How you grew up like that? I'm a sovereign citizen. I'm a sovereign citizen. You talk about words that you don't know what they mean. No.
Oh, it's spelled clearly wrong. This is when they give it back.
That looks less than professional.
Yeah, dude. Well, they whipped my phone, dude. I'm glad my phone's not broke. I really thought they broke it.
He lost my ID. You can't find it.
Yeah, my phone got shattered when he grabbed the phone out of my hand and shoved me and threw my phone.
I won't be able to see it now, but he had the cuffs on me super tight.
It broke my
See the
screen.
mark?
That sucks.
But for what? Both of us, it happened for no reason. I mean, they shouldn't want to get that aggressive because they know that they were caught. They knew that they could get in trouble. So the first thing that they could do is try to say resisting or, interfering. And they think that can get them away with everything that they do wrong. And they're 100% wrong.
Yeah, when they create it. But this is the first time ever, dude, that I've had when I talked to the sergeant, I had told him, like, yo, I got to check if my shit's broken. Like, I had headphones in my pocket that are expensive as hell. I got my phone, like, and he was the first one I've ever dealt with that was like, well, check it before you go. If it's broken, come down. And was like, actually, like, all right about it. Usually they're like, oh, F you, fix it on your own. Don't even help you.
Of course not.
All right, we have a pertinent question. Hold on. Which of you are also on Rumble? I am on Rumble, on X, and on YouTube. We're on Truth Be Told's channel. We're on the Constitution States channel, and we're on his Constitution States YouTube. Welcome to all 53 of you. Thank you for coming to the show. This was kind of thrown together a little bit suddenly, but we're doing the best we can do with what we got. We got about another 5 minutes of this to get through. Nothing major happens as far as I understand it, but it's a bunch of trash talking back and forth. And I think that's so. Just wanted to clarify for everybody where everybody.
You know what's funny too, though, Sasquatch. So before the camera came back on, the cop that's there with him, the other one, he was all right. Him and the supervisor showed up. He showed up first, and the supervisor showed up, but they were like the ones that talked to me, and he was all right too. And we were arguing before I got my phone back, and he tried to silence me for a minute. Like he tried to like puff up, and I was like, bro, how the fuck would you feel if you just went through that and had to deal with this dude? And like he calmed down and was fine after that. You know what I mean? Like he let me do my thing and he didn't say anything.
I'm Caucasian Sasquatch everywhere.
Me too. How about everything too?
Yeah. So I'm sure he's the Constitution state on everything.
Yep.
So yeah, man. Y'all go up.
There we go.
Give me a ticket, but it's an infraction.
They're literally looking for my ID.
Has anybody seen an ID disappear on a jaywalking infraction?
And I just got my 8th Rumble follower. So thank you.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's cool. I love that trash, right? I have no idea what
Hell yeah.
Hey, let me tell you this. On YouTube, I have no idea what I've made is monetizable and is not monetizable, but everything I've put on Rumble, it either is or isn't, and it tells me right out the gate. I don't have to wonder.
No, and you don't have to be. You're automatically monetized on Rumble.
Yeah, they just tell me. That's
cool. No, it is. I like Rumble.
The lack of mystery is amazing. I'm a little confused by it. I feel like I'm
Me
exposed.
Too.
It'll be okay. We'll get there.
Oh yeah.
You there when I get there. It'll be all right. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I have faith in you.
You're a clown, bro. Top tier clown.
5 First Amendment block by.
It's all right. Everybody already got what they need. How scared he is. He stole it so he could do it later. He could sniff it at bedtime. I need that ID. Sniff it at bedtime.
2 minutes, Joe.
Huh?
Give me 2 minutes. I was going to perform the Joe Cool summoning ceremony in about 2 minutes. We're going to drop the link. We'll talk.
Do it.
Good stuff.
I'll come down to the apartment and handle it. So I'm not getting my ID? What did you do with it? You were in the possession of it last. Can I get the money it costs to go get a new one? No, you should pay for it. Why do the taxpayers got to pay for it? Why do we have to pay for your mistake? So we got to pay for your mistake like we always do? Come on. Dude, you should be fired, bro. You should be fired. You shouldn't be on the streets. Hey, man, I'll just go to the department and get it. I'm not going to make you search all night because of his mistake, bro. You were cool as hell. At this point,
it looks like there's a console that we have all of our like media, like our
Yeah.
bar and stuff in. And there's
There ain't much after that.
yeah,
it looks like
no,
split in.
it's expired anyways. I need to get a new one, but it's just I need it.
All right. So at this point, we are pretty much at the end of the hour. We are not at the end of the show. This is going to give everybody a minute to run off, use the bathroom, grab something to drink. You know, give your girlfriend a kiss, pop her on the butt, and tell her what a lovely lady she is. Whatever it is you got for the next couple of minutes. But truth be told, asked that I show something. So I'm going to do that now. I was going to do it when we first come in, but it just kind of rolled in the way it did. It felt really organic and it felt right. So I went with it.
Do it.
Yes.
This is great, y'all. I mean,
All
when
right.
this guy states what he's about to play, it hits home. It describes
So-
everything that's going on and how bad this government has taken over our freedoms and our rights, and the way that they make the average person that doesn't know their rights feel like they should continue to comply. I mean, it is amazing what y'all are about to hear.
Yeah, I really dig it too. I played it on a few different shows that I've been on, and truth is, I got to run to the bathroom, but I'll be right back. I'm going to bring it up in the big screen. This is Auditing While Black. He stumbled across this a few days ago. I like his take on it.
I've seen some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
it's not going to mute you, but it is going to take you off camera, and it'll let everybody come in backstage without anybody being thrown up on camera. All right.
Got you.
So check it out.
Individuals, but the collective. I do not question that each councilman has the best intentions in their hearts. I'm sure you do not like being called a thief. I was not saying any of you thieves outside this chamber. However, as a collective, this council in its deeds has proven to be just that. As a collective, this council, as with every government around the world, claims to have superior rights to which no individual has. As a collective, you can make anything illegal or legal. As a collective, you can take from one and give to another. As a collective, you can force all to comply to your will, no matter the protest of those under your rule. What would happen if you went to a constituent's house armed with a gun, demanding that they give you money for fire protection or economic development? At the very least, you would be labeled a thief. And at the worst, you might die of lead poisoning. Yep, you sure would if it were my house. As a member of the collective, you don't need a gun to personally rob your neighbor. The collective has a legion of enforcers to do the dirty work. Every one of them armed with good intentions. Your neighbors have no way to resist the theft, for to do so would ultimately end in their own death. Where do these collective rights come from? Scribbles on paper. Yep, sure do. I am told it is we who give consent to the collective, and it is we who gives this council the right to plunder and dictate our lives. I never consented to any of this, yet I am told that somehow I did get above some of my liberty to this council, along with the state and federal leviathans, yet I can find no legally binding contract to which I am party. If we are government and the government is us, then it only stands to reason that anything the government does, we did to ourselves. The Jews of Nazi Germany were not murdered, but committed suicide, for they were the government. This council is me, and I am this council. When I speak to this council, I am speaking to myself. When this council votes to tax and spend, somehow I did it to myself. Thou shalt not lie, cheat, or steal unless you are a government. Thou shalt not have another God except government. Who is we? Thou shalt not worship idols unless they are government idols. Thou shalt not sacrifice your children unless to government or government. Gentlemen, can you see there seems to be an exception to the 10 Commandments for this thing we call government?
Oh, he dropping some bombs out there.
Big
Where
time,
does
man.
this exception come from?
Really?
It is my belief that government is the manifestation of Satan through the minds and hands of men. Government is the most evil entity on the earth, without exception. There is no entity on the planet that has killed more people than government. All the murderers throughout history account for only a fraction of what governments have murdered in its name. And yet we believe this is a necessary evil. Why? Who would build the roads? The Ten Commandments only applies to individuals, you see. The Ten Commandments does not apply to a collective of individuals who constitute their own governance called government in whatever form they choose. Why? Who would build the roads? Governments recognize two sets of laws, one for the individual and another for itself. Individuals do not have the right to steal, but government can steal whatever it wants. Why? Who would build the roads? Every council member recognizes he has no right to steal from another individual, yet as a member of the collective, he can vote to steal all from all, yet in his mind, he does not see that theft as such. Instead, he sees the theft as proper and good. Why? Who would build the roads? At the beginning of every council meeting, you pray to God for guidance as you do the people's work. Notice it's not God's work, but the people's work. Why? Who would build the roads? You see, God doesn't build roads. I dare say every council member claims to be a follower of Jesus in his own life. Yet as a collective body, you don't act like Jesus would. Why? Who would build the roads? Satan has no physical power here on earth. Satan can't pick up a rock. He can't pick up a gun, nor can he abort a new life in a womb. Satan can't dig a ditch or build a house or a dam or murder on a massive scale. No, sure can't. Satan is helpless without the minds and hands of men. We call government the necessary evil. Why? Who would build the roads?
Man,
Yeah,
this guy is spitting.
that it's
Bar
deep.
after bar.
It is so deep.
Yeah.
What do we got in here?
Absolutely.
I doubt any of them care. He talking to a bunch of people.
Sasquatch, you got 14?
Messages. It's gonna get
Something like that.
I just got fucking 2.
You go, girl. I hear you.
You're the man.
Little buddy.
I told you we were going to cheerlead for you.
Yeet, 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 yeet. Right?
Pom-pom and all.
Pom-poms and everything. Could I get you in a little mini skirt? One of them little things on the booty say Hawks. Right? What's up?
Mustache rides for everybody.
On your birthday, you can.
Ooh. Ooh. Girl.
That's coming
What up, Yang Yang? Yo, shout out to Yin Yang News. I just found his channel a little while ago. We got Lemmy in here. John,
dude,
Hartford County.
Minute, dude. I mean, since
Joe
like
Cool.
50, 60 subscribers. Like,
good, dude. You deserve it. You've been putting in the work, bro.
yeah, no,
It's not like you haven't been putting in the work.
Absolutely.
100%.
Let this man finish his rap he got going on over here.
it's out there. So at least he gets to speak his piece. Let me not hold him up.
What happens to men when they accept they must use evil to do good? Evil consumes and controls their every action, deceiving them that the evil they do is good for all. Why? Who would build the roads? When we accept that evil is necessary, then evil, government, becomes the means to solve every problem, as we see in every action this council takes. We must do this evil thing for the good of all. Why? Who would build the roads? Thou shalt not steal except for government. Why? Who would build the roads? Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He hath been a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, then he speaketh ye of his own. For he is a liar and the father thereof. John 8:44, the 1599 Geneva Bible. The scripture.
All right. So You get the point there. Let's see. What else y'all want to do, folks? Wrong button. This button.
Can you bring up any video for Sasquatch?
I bring up
Or do
pretty
you have
much
to have
anything.
Go to my channel and
publicly.
bring up. Yeah, go to my channel and bring up. I forgot what it's called. It's got a dude on it. They do it. They kicked this dude out of court the other day. The same day they beat me up. Look at what happened right before. I forgot. You'll see it. It's got an old dude, I think, on the front thumbnail.
Hey, constitutional state. I
What
just
up?
want to say I was thinking about that cop losing your ID the other day, and
Yeah.
I'll give cops some credit. They can lose all kinds of stuff in between their seats. Because there's
Yeah.
a channel where this dude buys old cop cars, but
Yo.
I think he stole your ID and he's keeping it as a trophy because he's crazy. That's
I
my
agree.
theory.
And I'm not going to spill the beans, but there is more to it that somebody else worked on and found out. So I'm not going to say it, but I know AFA has a video coming out pretty soon, and I'm pretty sure he has some updates about that. I just don't want to talk about something he did.
Found,
You know,
he found
yeah.
the dirt.
So I think he did. He was messaging me today. I was supposed to talk to him. I had court.
What's up, the angry vet? Welcome in, bud. Good to see you.
What up, vet?
Mushroom
I
Man.
hope.
West Side Accountability, welcome in too as well. Glad to see you, girl.
I hope when you put in a complaint on him, you put a complaint saying he's incompetent for losing it, allegedly losing it.
I'm gonna. I've started it, but I keep reworking it. I'm gonna put in a nice complaint on him. I haven't finished it because stuff keeps coming up. Stuff keeps changing. So.
Yeah, we know you've been. I know you're dealing with a lot of court stuff right now too. So, but thank you for doing what you do, though, bro. I mean, because somebody's got to hold them accountable, and that's exactly
Same thing to you, bro. It's literally true. Look at this same day. They kidnapped this dude the night before, and they released him at court and told him to walk home. Is there any sound, Sasquatch?
Yeah, I was letting y'all talk. It really chops up the sound real bad if I play this while you're talking.
No, I just didn't know if you forgot again.
I gotta do this. They don't give you a sweatshirt or nothing, dude.
My brother at Florida.
Still, dude, they should give you something. If you're gonna sit out here and have no ride, wait for the bus, dude.
Who knows what time the bus is gonna get here?
Yeah, well, it's not like you could wait inside with the bus. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're crazy, dude. That's.
I don't know. I'm still waiting out here. Waiting for? Where the hell is the bus?
Don't worry, we got him, Uber. How does it work for a corrupt court, ma'am? Do you enjoy working for a corrupt court? One of their employees assaulted me out here.
Isn't that crazy, dude?
The court dropped the charges with a big.
Isn't that nuts, dude? She was literally like, I feel like she was mocking him. What are you still doing here? What else is he supposed to do? You know what I mean? They're all leaving in fucking $50,000, $100,000 cars that we paid for, and they can't give them a fucking ride.
Wow.
They'll blame it on policy, or it's against our policy, but it's still public service. You're a public servant. Help the people out, regardless. Don't sit there and mock them. Don't sit there and put them further down, which is just making in reality people hate the government that much more. But they do it to themselves. They do it.
Well, why don't they? They could order them They could order them an Uber. You know what I mean? I don't know. And if not, why don't we have something set up for this? We have something set up where they can go. You know what he was like kidnapped for? Because he has a protective order, a restraining order with his neighbor, which they're literally right next door. And he said pretty much anytime he goes outside, if she's got hair across her ass or she's outside, boom, he's back. They've hit him for it 3 times.
No.
That seems excessive, man. That bothers me. I don't like that type of shit.
I mean, we don't know the whole story, but I mean, there could be more. But taking them at face value, and even if not, even if he did do something wrong, bro, they don't deserve to be kicked out. He can't walk, bro. He would get ammonia or whatever by the time he got home. It was on off sprinkling, like it, dude. That's crazy.
It's definitely moist out there.
Yeah.
Walking?
That's what they told me to do.
That's what?
That's what they told me to do.
That's fucking pathetic.
Before they
Dude.
gave me a bus pass, I talked
They
to
told you to fucking walk, and then after gave you a bus pass?
them before they gave me.
Did you have to ask for it, or did they willingly give it to you?
No, they fucked on.
They should give everybody that walks out the fucking door a bus pass. It's not like it costs them anything.
No, it's free.
Literally.
It's tax.
I'd rather pay for you to get a fucking ride than give one of these idiots a fucking raise, bro. Dead ass.
By far.
These people are crazy, bro. I'm glad I ran into you. They should be here in like 2 minutes if they're on time. Who knows what way they're coming from?
There's really not too much more. He jumps in the Uber, but like, it's crazy. I just wanted to show you because that's nuts, dude.
Whatever
Same day.
happened to courtesy rides?
You're right. I don't know.
I've gotten a few of those in my younger days.
They still give courtesy rides when people need it, but it's them picking and choosing who they want to help and who they don't want to help.
Yes. That's it. Which is
And
crazy.
It's horrible to watch. Situations like that, it's just it's mind blowing. It makes me want to strip the government of everything that all the powers that they have, because in reality, unless we are committing some kind of crime, they have no power over us. We are the ones that have the say in this United States of America.
You think that? Look at this truth.
Throughout the last 30, 40 years, they have completely let that slip their mind, and it's irritating to watch on a daily basis. But
Dude, look at this, bro.
We see it. We see it. And that's
They
what
go to
irritates
this
me
house.
about bootlickers worse than anything. They just don't get it. They don't get it.
No, they don't. Look at what they do to this dude, bro. They go to his house and try and go in his. This is another one. Try to see his kids at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and he's like, no. But they literally lie, and they try. This dude stood his ground. So I mean, he did bring his kid out, but that was crazy. I've been seeing a bunch of those, dude. Welfare checks and not even.
Throw me a gang sign, Flo. I want to see it. That's good enough, bro. Good enough.
What up?
What up?
What up, Flow State?
What's going on, guys?
People do we know?
Yo, Sasquatch.
Yeah, bud.
There was one I covered like a week ago from up here. It's only like a minute long. Dude, they go to this lady's house over wind chimes. At 7:45 in the morning, they're knocking on her door about wind chimes. I know her, Renee. Like, dude, they've been to her house 10 times in the past 2 years, all for false complaints. They've never actually wrote in a ticket or anything, and it's always like the same 1 or 2 people calling. Wind chimes, bro.
That would make me buy like 100 more wind chimes.
Right?
Yeah. Well, we're getting her more cameras. She needs cameras because she's got like some around her house. But it's crazy. Nighttime, daytime, they show up. Dude, oh, you were listening to a Bluetooth speaker in your yard while you were working? Or your husband ran over your flower and you had an argument?
I do got to say that much, dude. I live right here in the middle of town, and I have never once had a cop show up at my house and say I was too loud. And I've done some pretty stupid things.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as it works.
And these guys just show up at 9 o'clock at night, and they're like, hey, open the door. I want to see your kids.
Literally. Watch when they come out. It's nuts, dude. And this dude does bring one of his kids out, but it's so sad how they question his kid. And then as soon as the kid doesn't give the officer the answer he wants, you can see he's like annoyed. The kid's trying to show him toys and stuff after he conned him into talking to him, and he doesn't want to look at the toys. It's crazy.
He just wants to go inside. That's all there is to it.
But why are they going? Why is it CPS or DCF there? You know what I mean? A social worker, somebody fit to do this. Why is it 2 cops who are totally unqualified to be doing this?
I have no idea, and I can't explain that. That makes no sense. It's wrong. Everything about it's wrong. They should be
feels
here.
Like intimidation.
This is exactly what it is.
They
should be here at normal business time. They should be here under normal circumstances.
Well, what happened? Well, they sent somebody else, like a town. I don't know. They said some guy. They sent somebody there, but it was too late for him. So he said, "No, come back tomorrow during normal time." Like, he's not being rude. You know what I mean? He's not. He's asking a real thing. If his kids are really being taken care of like they should be, they're probably in bed or getting ready for bed. You know what I mean?
That's what he says. He says they're getting ready for bed.
Yeah. Good.
Listen to all the ruckus they're causing. Dogs barking, people yelling down the street.
Or you guys let us do our job and we'll be in and out. Dude, I'm fun with you guys. You guys are not without a word. Come, buddy. Come, say hi. Put your jacket on, please. The GYFD has to do the same thing. Then that's totally fine. I told them they could come back tomorrow at a normal time, and that's totally fine. But at 8 o'clock at night, it's not okay. Put your shoes on, okay? Lucas.
And I don't have any problem with what this man is saying. The normal time makes perfect sense. Without the circumstances, if someone had called, "Hey, there's a kid over here on fire hanging out the window," we might have an argument. But that's not the case. You don't even know why they're here.
Nope.
Yep, fishing. That's what they do.
Lucas.
This isn't a normal fishing expedition. They're intimidating him for some reason.
I agree. 100%.
Yeah, come tell him hi, buddy.
Because he didn't comply with their butt buddy.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to do you guys.
Flow State, feel free to restream if you wish to wherever you want to wish it to. If there's slots left, go ahead.
Okay.
We're going over Constitution State's content on his channel. Then he's the second one right up under you, right there. In fact, let me bring everybody up so y'all can all see the names and stuff for a little while.
I better change mine. Forgot I was playing with RBR earlier.
What is it? What did they make it, dude?
Oh, no, this isn't a bot one. I was over at did you see earlier? I was at RBR Network.
I was backstage with these guys, but yeah, I kind of watched some of that, but it makes me feel so dumb. I mean, I feel my brain cells starving.
Oh yeah, it's great. But
it's great.
We've got a fake. Well, I have a fake presidential campaign going, and he's my vice president. It's fun because he resists.
It's not fake anymore.
So I can write in Flow State for 2024.
Correct.
Flow State R&B.
RBR. Yep.
RBR.
He's gonna go kicking and screaming the whole way. He does not.
Press harder.
Press harder. What's up, buddy?
Press is in there?
Yeah, Press Harder's up in here.
What up, Press? Well, we got Melissa too. What up, Melissa? I'm gonna give a shout out to her.
Oh yeah, Melissa's a mod god over here. I think she's like mashing through like 4 channels.
She's a monitor.
She's doing that stuff.
Dude, she's a boss. That's one of my best friends on here. She literally kills it.
I like her.
I'm lucky to handle one channel.
Yeah, far left.
Dude, we got 48 folks in chat, and they are bombing this damn thing. I'm trying to keep up. I'm going quick. Me too, man. Like, I'm trying.
I know.
I'm not even going to click the comment thing because it just messes up StreamYard for me. And then it says 500 comments in like 10 minutes.
Eventually you got to mute that stuff, dude. You can't answer every single comment. I'm doing shorts over here. I might pull down 20,000 views a day. I might get 500-800 comments in a day. I can't. I mean, I'll go through and sit down and do them directly. I do them about once a month. I get caught up.
Yeah.
How many comments did you say you get a day?
Depending on how many shorts I upload and how well they do. If I have one that says, if I have say 3 that do 2.5 thousand, I might get 200 comments across all 3 of those videos, and another 8 or 9 in other videos and crap.
See, I'm able to respond to my comments instantly, or as soon as I see I have one. I'm small channel. I'm happy.
People are here to tell me I look like a bloated Rob Zombie, or just sweet.
Oh, you gotta save that for his birthday.
Yeah, save that one. That'll come in handy. In fact, I would advise you go to my comments section to find some good smoke for me. Those guys know what they're doing.
I've seen it. I've seen it myself.
Yep.
And these guys are crazy. Camera on this dude for like what, almost 45 minutes?
No, this one's short. It's only like 10 or 15.
Oh, okay.
You're already halfway through it.
Right.
But if you watch, it looks like there's somebody in the background, like robbing a car, one of their cars. But it's funny.
Yeah,
they don't care about anything. Yep.
I think Desert Goat or someone said it earlier, situational awareness.
Mm-hmm. They don't care. They got ADHD, whatever you want to call it, dude. They get stuck on somebody and they're going to stay on them until they get them or try to.
Absolutely. I mean, this is clear intimidation tactics, showing up after hours, demanding.
Well, dude, they ask him to leave. Dude, they ask him to leave the kid out there with them. What kind of reasonable parents I don't care if you're a cop or not, dude. If I don't know you, I'm not leaving my young child with you. Sorry. They ask him to go inside so they can harass the kid. Turn it up and listen to what they say to him. The cop talks to him. And it's messed up because you.
Garrett, what's your name? What's that? That's good. Yeah. What's your name? All right. What happened on your birthday?
Nothing happened. I was at school and I brought cookies up.
Were they good? What's on this right here? What about your toys? Did you get any toys?
Yeah.
You did? What'd you get? What's on your
toys?
Come on.
Let me show you what you want.
Show me your favorite one.
Watch when he brings it back. It's like he has no interest.
Says anonymous. No. Everybody. I'm sorry about that. Whose is this? Oh, Sonic? That's your favorite toy, buddy. You can't do that. Did any of your toys get broken?
Nope.
Nope.
Which one is this? This is Sonic 2, huh? Come back. Did you get left outside at all?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
Loaded question much?
Right? Like,
well, imagine if the kid answered a question wrong. That's what I think about. Imagine being that dad, bro. That's what goes through my head. Like, these make me mad. Like, I don't know. I've been in that situation. I've been there. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. My 5-year-old daughter was home when I got raided on a search warrant. So I've been there too. But this is why
my kid's mother.
He can watch them through the cameras and record it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My kid's mother sent the cops to my house on Thanksgiving when I was supposed to have my kid. Like, they're crazy. But they say it's a random call, or they don't even know who called. They said whoever called them, like somewhere, but they don't even have a call. It could be an anonymous call. And if that kid said something wrong, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you know what I mean? You know what they do." The 4-year-old gave us.
That's why I believe that we should be training all of our youth, all of our kids. You know what? It doesn't matter what the age is. You know, they need to learn their rights.
I just said that to somebody in a comment right before we started this. Literally the same thing.
It should be, you know, I've heard Sam Joaquin say it several times. It should be discussed every night at the dinner table what our rights are. That should be number one priority.
No. Why aren't they teaching this in school? That's what you know what I mean.
For public schools, one function should be to make sure you know how to function in this world. Instead, it seems to be to either indoctrinate you into prison or indoctrinate you into the thought quotient of the world.
Both of them.
Yep. Yeah, one or the other.
And,
yeah.
You know what nobody tells their kids either, except for me. I told my daughter is that your right to remain silent. All that shit holds at school too. It's a government institution. So
correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they're still
you gotta be careful. If in Connecticut, you could get arrested for your Fifth Amendment.
Well, they can violate your rights anywhere, and they do.
Yeah,
regularly, but
well, it's a law here. No, they got a law here where they if you don't talk during a Terry stop, they fucking arrest you, dude, for interfering. And it's not a stop and ID state. They claim. They're crazy.
I'd still remain silent.
Wouldn't you, by saying I plead the Fifth, be talking to them enough just to invoke your right then?
I did, yeah. Even if you do up here, even if you have rights before a Terry stop in Connecticut, and you have rights after a Terry stop in Connecticut. But supposedly during a Terry stop, you don't have rights. You have to give them your name.
That's about it, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
They say name and address.
But even that, if you have it,
they still, you know what I mean? I mean, you still have
that's it, Sasquatch.
Every right not to incriminate yourself, because anything that you can, will be held against you. No matter what law states, I would still remain silent, just plain and simple.
If you got a warrant, yeah, for sure.
They bring me a warrant.
Yeah. This is the one with, dude, this is the lady they're harassing up here. This is crazy. And I'm glad her son handled it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he did it right.
The wind chimes, right?
It's the wind chimes, and it shows a little bit of the other ones too, I think.
Okay.
Instead of educating these ignorant neighbors, they keep going and harassing her for doing absolutely nothing wrong. They come and threaten her with ordinances, noise ordinances, all this stuff that they don't even understand correctly. They've told her in the past she's breaking the noise ordinance, but they don't know. They've never checked. They've never checked anything. So how do they know?
They shouldn't even answer the door. But if you do, I worded it wrong. I'd have both doors locked.
Shouldn't even answer the door, but if you do, make sure you have a pistol, a highball in your hand. So what's up, officer?
What you should do is walk up to the door, look out the window, and as they're knocking, yell, "You can keep on knocking, but you can't come in."
Right, not without that warrant.
Bring me a warrant. Discuss it.
Yep.
Bring me a warrant.
You hear how loud they are? They're so loud.
Good morning. Good morning. Can I talk to someone about the wind chimes? Huh? Can I talk to someone about the wind chimes? No. I'm sorry.
He just grabbed it. Okay.
Why? They're wind chimes. Yeah. Can I talk to you real quick? No. It's just they're wind chimes. Yeah. So listen, I'm not gonna tell. Okay. Nice cat.
It seems like in all of these, they just need him to get out. Can you come outside? Can we talk to you out here? Why? Why can't I stay in my home and be protected and talk to you through the door? Why do I need to come outside in the freezing cold and talk to you? Every time I've talked to her, I've told her to ask them if they have a warrant, and if they don't, tell them they need to leave. Trespass them. They have no
baby. I really want to see you throw me some gang signs. Come on, baby. You can do it right, can't you? Come on. Do it just for me, bro. Yeah, baby. What's up, Joe? Cool.
That's good, gentlemen.
Hey, Joe.
I'm in disbelief. I thought I heard the police knocking on someone's door over the wind chimes. I must have got here late. I cannot have heard that correctly, right?
You're just in
you did
that part.
I'm sorry, aren't cops supposed to be reasonable people? What reasonable person would be stupid enough to waste their time
I don't know why you thought
on
that.
wind chimes?
Where'd you get that idea, dude? Who told you that?
After
They were
all
lying.
this time,
Well,
right?
The law.
this is the 10th time in 2 years that they've done this over something like this. It's always something different, but it's always something stupid.
I don't know if I'm a cop. The cop's got to be really dumb. But if I'm a cop, and my dispatcher calls me and say, "Could you go check out so and so address because of the wind chimes?" I'm gonna say, "No, got shit to do. No." Call that bitch back.
Yes.
Tell her no.
Yep.
I'm not gonna check her mail for her either, nor cut the grass. No, I'm not
No.
doing that shit. It's not under my fucking purview. Fuck no.
Well, if we got that many cops, if they got time to be doing that, we got too many cops on the force. So we need to cut some of these motherfuckers.
They need to start going out there with garbage bags and sweeping brooms and stuff then.
Yes.
Right?
Wait, hold on there, man. That looks
If
a
they-
little too much like work. I don't think they're gonna do any of that shit.
Or if they starting to fucking do nonsense like answer wind chime calls, they got too much time on their hands. They can sweep a floor or something.
Yo. Imagine how much cleaner our communities would be.
Reason to be there. I would feel like a clown if I was a law enforcement officer and I was going to knock on somebody's door to harass them over wind chimes. Did he check the noise level of the wind chimes? No.
Yeah.
So what's he whining about? He doesn't even know if they're loud enough or not. He needs to tell the neighbors if they don't like it, move. If you don't
There's
like what
zero
somebody else is
chance
doing, they're not doing anything wrong.
There's zero chance that wind chimes are gonna beat the decibel meter.
Never.
I forget what it is,
No.
and then yes, I think it's like 65 decibels, 75 during
I
the day,
think, yeah.
65 at night or something. No way a fucking wind chime is doing that shit.
I
And it's
don't
at
know.
like
No.
12 feet away or something. You got to take these measurements. No
Right.
fucking chance. Go get
My
a meter.
mama had a 7.5 foot long wind that rang like a freaking church bell every time the wind blew. It was absolutely freaking absurd. If I was downtown and had that wind chime, I would not be surprised if somebody would have called war.
7.5 feet long. That sounds like a fish story, Sasquatch.
Bro.
7.5
There in
foot
that
wind
swamp.
chime.
Hear me out, dude. She also had these 6-foot pipe wind chimes that didn't bump together. They just made hollow wind sound when the
That
wind blew
sounds dope.
through it. They just, woo, it was real creepy as hell. Out there in that swamp, it was real creepy.
Was
You
she
would hear
like Buddhist or something? And and did a lot of
bell ringing.
monks. Yeah.
I knew you came from a swamp.
Knowing there ain't no church out there.
Yes, he did. He shaves and he talks to us. Then he let his hair grow. He hang back with the other Sasquatches. That's what he does. He hangs.
Yeah.
Go back and forth.
Absolutely.
Civilization.
Fun
what?
fact,
Fast
a lot
forward
of
it.
those old wind chimes were made from
Right
old
there.
church
Yeah,
organs.
right there. This is over a speaker. A little tiny Bluetooth speaker. A tiny, like the smallest one you could buy, dude.
I don't have to. I haven't committed a crime.
Yeah, I'm not telling you to. I'm just asking.
Okay, and I'm not telling.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me at the moment?
No, I do not.
Okay. Like I said, I just want to repeat it again. So
And like I said, all I'm doing is working in my yard, listening to music. And my dogs bark when I leave and come home.
okay. If I come back for a noise complaint,
If you come back, it's a false report because I'm telling you what I am doing.
Decibel meter.
The music is not loud.
I can hear.
Okay, it's a little speaker.
That's excessive noise. If I can hear
Excessive
it's
noise.
not.
Not at o'clock at night, sir.
It doesn't happen.
It
Wait,
does
pause.
happen.
Pause that. What did she just say? She knew the times and shit?
Yeah, she knows it all.
She said something about at night. So it looked
Yeah,
like
she does.
did a little research. Yeah.
No,
I'm
I
not
talked to her, dude. We've looked. I sent her the whole thing. Like,
Alright,
she's my
my
friend.
bad. Very
She's
good.
fucking
My
cool.
bad. She in good
But
hands.
look,
Yeah.
Yeah,
If-
she's fucking.
anything you want to before 9 p.m. After 9 p.m., depending on what it is, that you might have some noise ordinance issues. But
Yes.
I've
And
never
I've
had a
looked
problem.
at them. The only difference I've seen in the places I've looked was 10 decibel meters is the difference between at day and night. And it's still, still where you can hear it from across the street easily.
Look at how close the road is, bro. Behind them. Of course you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear me talking. You're gonna hear them talking. Is he going to write himself an ordinance? You know what I mean?
You can hear the cars driving down the road. Is that excessive?
Literally.
Is that a fucking noise complaint if I keep calling on the cars? That's nonsense, man.
Just keep coming. Keep coming.
Here's a stupid question.
ATL?
Here's a stupid question. How many cops actually have a decibel meter?
They've never checked.
I've seen maybe 2 in all of my years of watching videos.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen a real one.
One was on a Big Nick video, and I think Good Citizen Media had one on his. They're the only 2 I can recall. And Big Nick, they're supposed to measure it like 3 feet away or X amount of feet away from the speaker. They tried to get close, and Big Nick knew the distance and shit. They had to back up to 10, whatever it is. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What's up, Good Citizen News? I'll give you a ring back here in just a little bit.
Imagine how many people they get like that, though. They go write tickets to because they don't know. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they're doing.
They said, yeah.
Well, y'all said it perfect earlier. They're overstaffed. That's when the harassment comes into these people that are trying to mind their own business. They are overstaffed. If they would fire half of these officers that are in the field, they would actually be, paying attention to the calls that are important that they need to be going to compared to harassing somebody just driving down the street.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Sasquatch.
just straight up.
Do you got more room for somebody? I think Good Citizen Media wants to come in. He just sent me a text. What did he?
Hey, GCN.
Melissa, get in touch with him if you can. Melissa's in the chat still. So,
Good Citizen just messaged me. So
okay.
I'm fixing a link in chat, and I'm not letting nobody up here. I can't freaking verify because you some creepy suckers out there.
As if we ain't creepy enough up here already.
Love each and every one.
He says that, but he lets me up.
And whoever was saying that, I'm sorry, Sasquatch, was correct that they got too much time on their hands, especially once you take away their money pirating task. Right. If they're not out there trying to collect money all fucking day, they got time to do crime where people are hurt and there's a victim.
Yeah.
90% of their job, though, is collecting revenue.
Well, speaking numbers, at least 80% of the crime is not solved in half of these states where the harassment's going on. 80% of the crime is not solved. There's still there's only 20% of crime, 18% of crime actually solved in the United States.
And when it comes to murder and shit like that, the numbers get even harder,
even worse. Yeah.
Worse, yeah.
West Coast, East Coast.
Oh wow, you got some shit happening with your mic, man.
Upside down M Coast.
M Coast.
Hey,
I
Fab
just
Daddy.
want to come up and hey, gentlemen. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna have to leave here. I'm gonna go soak in a hot tub. Yeah, I need. Yeah.
Can I join you, Fab? You got room for 2 in there?
Can you sing some dirty lyrics? Can you sing some dirty lyrics? Some dirty lyrics.
He looks good in a bikini.
Yeah, and that too.
Watch out, I'm gonna fart in that hot tub. I'm gonna fart in that hot tub.
I was saying some Too Short there. Yeah. I knew a bitch named Trina. He used to suck.
Cheers, gentlemen. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you all on the YouTubes eventually. I always do. You know me. I'm lurking. I'm watching all you dumbasses out there.
Easy, pal.
What is he electrocuting his brain? What is going on with that microphone? That is absolutely absurd, dude.
Yeah, I think he was damn near died 6 times. I think he was programming an electric guitar at the same time.
Hey, Sasquatch, did you post the link?
Headphones.
Which link? I've got a lot of links flying.
Did you want me to text
the panel link?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Melissa's asking me for the address right now in a text, but didn't you post it?
Okay.
It's dropping into every chat.
It's in there. It's I think it's pinned and it's in the chat.
All right, I just told her to check it there.
My chat for sure. So if you can't find it nowhere else, go to my chat, Caucasian Sasquatch over there. Go fuckyourself.com. I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, whose chat are we in? Where am I? How the fuck?
You're
my
in
channel.
Sasquatches.
I am producing for for freaking the Constitution State and Truth Be Told, because they both had the same video filmed states apart, A Tale of Two Tyrants. We've gone over that, and we've moved on to looking at some of Constitution State's other videos, one of which is this one.
Oh yeah, this is the second time, or the 8th time. I don't know.
Same woman.
Yeah, same thing, same house, same everything.
All right.
You can call me ageist, but older people should be allowed to do whatever they want.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't even got a camera on you. I got nothing.
If they're on their property, let them be.
I agree.
Hey, Jeff.
Coming out. I'm tired of them calling the cops on it. It's going to make a little noise.
Okay, well, you can see their concern if people are screaming and yelling. They
don't know what? Nobody's screaming and yelling.
Okay.
Well, they are
I'm
now.
about to scream and yell because I'm about to get pissed off.
Yep.
Perfectly reasonable.
So what? We're arguing over plants in the yard that he ran over.
Well, you guys have a good day. I'm done.
Yeah, me too.
Done.
Now they didn't open the door. Oh shit! They don't open the door.
Don't say that.
Cussing about.
Yeah, do you just mind coming out?
No, I'm not going out there. I don't trust cops.
Good girl.
They just keep
ATM.
trying.
That's you backstage, bud. I can't see anything in there. Good citizen, you have a magnificent beard. Is that true, Joe?
It is absolutely
Yes.
true. He is a handsome man.
Right.
Yes.
You passed the test, bro. Hey, there he is.
There he
I'll let-
is.
Everybody's
Hey,
up.
what's up, everybody? How's it going?
What up, bro? How are you?
You my magnificent beard. Thank you.
Let me get
I've been
ATM.
trying to shape it recently to try to, make it grow a little bit fuller around the chin, but how are y'all guys doing tonight?
Actually doing
Doing good, man.
Yeah, actually doing well. Actually, you guys are making my day better. I've got some shit car trouble going on again. I'm trying to diagnose some nonsense. It's been a long day for me, bro. But it's getting better. I rolled the blunt. My man,
It's not a Chevy, is it?
Yeah,
it's a Chrysler. It's just as bad, man.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
Oh, God.
At least it's not
I
a
had
Ford.
court today.
Right, at
What
least
part
not
of,
a Ford.
good citizen, what part of LA are y'all coming to out here?
I'll tell you via text.
Okay, yeah. Because that'd be great. I would definitely love to meet up with y'all if y'all came out this way.
Yep, absolutely, brother. Yep. Yeah, we'll be making that here soon, hopefully. So.
Stir the pot, watch it boil.
I don't think RBR has any friends. I don't think RBR
Yo.
has friends, bro.
Sasquatch, did I tell you I had court today?
Yes, sir. Well, how'd your court go? What went down with that?
Like shit. We had a suppression hearing. It's gonna end up. I'm gonna have to go to trial, dude. We're waiting on a suppression hearing right now, but we're gonna lose it probably. And my lawyer wants to do this other shit, but I don't want to do it.
What kind of case? You talking about going to trial? It's not one of those places or cases where they tell you can't have a jury. It must be a bench trial. I've seen so many people get shafted with that rule lately.
We have that here, but it's only for infractions. So if it's a misdemeanor or a felony, you get a trial. So I could get a real trial, but they're just playing games. It's for filming in public, but they're trying to.
Well, you explained to me what was going on, and I believe every one of them should be held in contempt of court for holding up court trial like that for any situation.
I agree. I wish they felt like that, dude. They feel like they got me in the bag, and I'm a big scumbag. Like that's how they treat me. It's crazy.
Well,
Get in there real quick and put in a motion to dismiss. Do it yourself. Hey, Your
Well, I'm
Honor,
done.
motion to dismiss.
I had a lawyer right now. but the lawyer was crazy. The lawyer didn't do anything right. So I think, well, he did his part, but it's just, I gotta go. I don't know. It's just, they put a motion in, but they're trying to go a different avenue than I think we should be going. They're fighting the wrong thing.
Yeah, you know what? That's because the lawyer's trying to get you on a guilty charge of something less. You got to tell you're paying him. He worked for you. You got to tell him, look, I want you to put in a motion to dismiss.
His job in his eyes is to get you the smallest time possible, not to get you off. That never considers these guys' mind. They think they did a good job if they can get you less than what was expected. So yes, he's got his own mind. You got to remind him he's your lawyer.
Well, that and from what I'm hearing from him, I mean, his lawyer's overworked, dude. He don't have time to pay attention to one individual case. There's 20 million things going on in half of these lawyers' cases that
Is he a public defender?
No, it's a real lawyer.
Okay, he's still overworked, huh?
He's a murder trial lawyer, from what I understand.
How the fuck
he's
you
not.
afford that?
It's not. It's just. It was gifted to me. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean is they do murders and stuff. They're not even really aware of all our rights. They deal with, you know what I mean, 50-year, 100-year cases. I'm serious, dude. I was talking to him today, and he's like, "You probably know more than me about that." And I'm like, "That's crazy."
Yeah,
But,
get to work.
Not very reassuring.
No, but they had it. They're going off of one case from 2005 that was ruled on, and they ran up on this dude, and they asked him for his ID, and he said, "No, this isn't Russia. Fuck you." They arrested him, and they charged him with interfering. The appellate court overturned it and said he wasn't interfering, and then the Supreme Court overturned it and said he was interfering. But the whole thing they're saying is that he never said that he was protected by the First Amendment. He never put a claim in. You know what I mean? And now that he never entered it, the court can't go, you know what I mean? Can't enter it now. So they found it, they overturned it.
A motion to dismiss can be filed at any. Oh, you were talking about something different though. All right, a motion to dismiss can be filed at any time, but you know what? I think that's during a civil trial only. I'm doing some reading now too. I don't know if they can do a motion to dismiss with a criminal charge.
Well, no, he did, but it's just the way he's attacking the Terry case. He's trying to say the Terry stop wasn't valid. And the court is saying that it was, and they're stuck on that it is. And since there's that ruling, he's scared to, you know what I mean? Well, it's completely different. It's completely different. I have a first.
Yes. What was your shit? What was, if you can give me a brief synopsis of it.
I was at a police station. I went all around it. Boom, everything was fine. I went inside. I couldn't figure out where they parked, so I looked outside, figured it out. They have a public parking garage right next to the police station where they park.
I saw that arrest. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm fighting. But like literally, that's what they're trying to. And they had the ladies come into court, bro. Everybody came in, and nobody said I could commit a crime. It's all off of feelings. They all came in and said that I just stood there with my camera.
So what you charged with?
Interfering, breach of peace, and trespassing.
Interfering with what?
The cops, because I didn't give them my name during the Terry stop. I swear to God.
Can you afford a different lawyer?
No, but I'm not really worried. I'll try and wing it. It's blatant, man. Like it's not. There's no questions asked. I got a letter from the chief a week later stating that what I was doing was legal and I wasn't doing anything wrong. He was opening up an investigation into his cops.
I remember that. I saw it. Yes.
So you filed,
then you said something like, "Are you telling me you violate motherfuckers' rights all the time?" And then he switched up.
It's crazy.
Said you were good, or
no? The internal affairs said they found nothing with the officers. Like they found no wrongdoing, but it's crazy because what the worst part is the statements that they all wrote don't even match up the body cam, and they don't match my camera. So they have all the evidence that shows that they lied. Like Joe, you remember the initial cop that came up to me, the plainclothes guys?
I do, and looked like you were about to get away and all of that shit for a while. Looked like you were going to be able to get out of there. Yeah.
He went and told everybody else that he asked me my name and I was rude to him. And then I told him I wouldn't leave when I never said any of that. He told them that before they approached me. And then that's what he told me after they arrested me. Flat out lied.
If you want to look up the law in Georgia, it's the criminal code 161020. I'm not sure what the code is over by you, but you could read the legal language in Georgia, put it into Google for the area that you're in the state that you're in. It'll probably come up, and that way you have the code. But it's 6, 10, 20. When they fudge things, try to make the law fit what you did, things like that, trickery and stuff like that. When they lock you on the body cam and everything else, and it shows it in Georgia, the code is 16, 10, 20, and it's a criminal act. It's a felony. They're not allowed.
The being rude thing won't matter though, because that's too subjective.
Yeah. What you got to worry about is the trespass, apparently. So you need somebody who's good on that. I doubt the murder guy knows good about trespass laws, but they seem to be pretty much the same state to state. If you don't have intent when you go there, and if nothing's posted, then it's hard for them to get you.
Well, they're willing to drop everything. They'll drop the disorderly, or I mean the breach of peace, and they'll drop the trespassing, which they don't have either of. And they just want me to they're trying to get me to take interfering.
Yeah, fuck that.
What is that? What does that charge come out? Is that a misdemeanor?
Yeah.
The interference, yeah.
Isn't that supposed to be a secondary charge?
No, interference is not a secondary charge. No, if a motherfucking cop is standing there talking to somebody and you go stand between them, he don't need another charge.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's getting set up that if you ever do it again, you're going to have a history of doing it, and that's going to be a tough one. I can see that.
That's what they're trying to do. Dude, I got four right now. I'm fighting. All the same, filming in public.
Wow.
So they're trying to get you
crazy.
to stop filming in public by saying,
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy.
It's called
the lady
malicious prosecution.
What does Katie got to do with this guy y'all keep showing? I know that name somewhere from chat. What does Katie Kittman got to do with the cat we keep showing?
He rolled up on her and tried acting all hard, and she fucking stood her ground. Roll that, Sasquatch. That's a good video. Katie's awesome. I love watching her.
It's rolling.
Yeah.
Sound it. There you go.
Let's hear.
Obviously.
Well, I mean, if we want to hear you rant about something. You're here in person. You can rant all you damn well please. Go right ahead.
Fast forward it. You're the master.
How can I know where to stop it? I was just watching you
when it starts moving.
But dude, I mean, you know where the court is. You could write up a dismissal, a motion to dismissal yourself, and submit it with the court number on there and see what happens.
I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna end up doing.
I mean, you could do it yourself. Just type it up.
I'm gonna.
And file it.
That's the plan. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, listen, get up with me. I just did one for my case. I'm fighting 2 tickets and a paraphernalia charge in Texas. And even for traffic, you can have a full jury. So I done told them pick 12 and all of that shit. And they've been stalling me. So I filed a speedy trial and motion to dismiss and a bunch of more shit. I'm getting good at that. I got Liberty Freak helping me out with it. So you should get up with me. You can probably just use my little standard shit and get an idea how to do it.
Yeah,
I got you. I'll find your stuff.
Yeah, it's easy just to slip it in yourself. It's just a trip to the courthouse and just filing a piece of paper. They might charge you $25 to file it, but at least it gets in there,
Yeah.
I just sent a bunch of papers. I think we paid like $35 overnight or so. How much we pay babe for that shit? She's not listening to me.
Why would she? Hell, she gonna learn from you.
Right, she got that from me.
Look, you Joe, you good people, man. I don't care what your family says.
Fuck what they say about me. Let me hear this. Let me hear the volume. I want to hear what Katie's going through because I like her.
They still got that law in the books in Texas for black in Texas.
You have no right to come over here to my van and talk to me. I'm on a public street.
And I'm on a public sidewalk.
ATL, you
So?
stop it now.
Can we be friends? Can we be friends or not?
Huh?
Can we be friends or not?
I don't want to be friends with anybody I don't know. I don't even know who the fuck you are.
I'm a grandmother.
Okay, but
I could be your grandmother.
I don't.
Well, you should. You should care. You know what I do for a living?
What?
You know what I do for a living?
Fuck, obviously camp out in front of people's
Here,
houses.
you want? No,
Really? No. That's why you got
Yeah.
a fucking problem with identifying yourself. I asked you kindly. Do I know you? No. Are you knowing anybody here? On
Here,
the property?
you
No.
can know me right now.
Hours.
You want to know me? Here, this is who I am right here. Go ahead.
No, you're right. That's fine.
There's my identification. My name's on there.
Get the fuck up.
Everything. You want it or not?
That's a piece of fucking right.
Do you know your First Amendment rights?
What?
Are you an American?
I'm a fucking American. What the fuck are you?
Do you know your First Amendment rights? What is your deal, dude?
Expression, freedom of assembly. You need me to keep going to the fifth one? I know the fucking 5 rights.
Actually, he's a fairly well-educated criminal.
No, he's not. He's not, though. He said expression and he said speech. They're the same thing. He only named 2 of the 5.
He said there was only, and he said there was only 5. He said there's only 5.
Yeah. Good tool.
He still did better than a lot of cops.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. He tried.
Yeah, he
E
didn't run
for
off.
effort. We'll go with an E for effort.
If those are only 2 he named,
And so,
Do what?
no, I was gonna say if those are the only 2 he named, is he done? Where he gonna name redress and religion and all that
He
shit
ran
too?
to the pit immediately. I'll show you.
All right.
is your deal,
Freedom of
dude?
expression, freedom of assembly. You need me to keep going to the 5th one? I know the fucking 5 rights.
And so, does the First Amendment apply to me or not?
The First Amendment does, but you haven't identified yourself to me. Are you an American?
So he asked her to ID. She gave him her name, and he needs a license from her. What's he going to do with the license? Do you think this tool has the software to run her license? I don't. Then he says she only has her First Amendment right if she IDs to him. The entitlement in this dude is crazy. And Darren swore he knew the First Amendment, but then he said freedom of expression, and then he said,
Does he said, does it apply to she said, does it apply to me? And he says, you haven't ID'd to me yet, as if that's a stipulation before you can use your First Amendment.
Yeah, you or the sidewalk.
You're on there. I'm asking you to please remove yourself from my house.
Hey, you need a picture?
How many neighbors do you want to get out front here to fucking get your ass to move?
Are you a cop?
I don't have to fucking identify myself as anything. I'm a
But
fucking
she
American
does.
citizen.
But she does.
Have you ever killed anybody? What's on your neck? Are you a gang member?
Good girl.
Yep, she tore him apart.
Well, I guess so.
We're gonna push the issue. I know I should have came out here with my phone because that's the first thing you're gonna fucking do.
I'm not doing anything to be mean. I think you look like a pretty cool guy. I have no problem.
All right. Constitution state where there's this stuff called motion stabilization that you can get. Dude, I'm getting motion sick over it. No, I'm just messing with you. It's good.
Am I moving it?
Problem moving for you.
No, it's her.
That's
She's
Kate
nervous.
doing that. Yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to read that tattoo on his chest.
Me too, and I can't do it. 'cause my eye-
It says it's hot demon. I figured it out.
Hot demon?
Yeah, look at it.
You cannot
that's-
ask me legally.
I don't know.
I think that's an L. How?
Yeah.
H.
That must be his last name or something. There's no way it's Hot Demon.
It's an L. Look at the bottom of
Yeah,
where
it's
the
an
T's
L.
supposed to be. It's an L, yeah. How, David, if you got the right
Hey,
last part
Joe,
right.
I have a request through Flow State's chat that is
Oh, yeah.
falling in deaf ears, not because of your victim card or your black card, but because it's my channel. But you got
Joe, we got to change it.
They're in the wrong chat. It's unfortunate.
You are in the wrong chat, Tarek.
This is
Yeah,
this ain't.
Wait,
Sorry, dude.
Whatever
I
you
respect-
pricks named
respect
me
you,
last
but I do.
time, I went into Eli's room yesterday with fucking Rice Crispy and the rest of them auditors and caught it at the very last second. Anybody remember what it was? Sugarling
No.
or something? I don't know. It was something horrible too.
It was something about being a crybaby.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
no, that was the first one. They got me the first. I went in there with that one, and I got busted. I didn't know it until they started calling me by it. But just now, like yesterday, I went in there, and I must have been in your room because I had to change it. It was something, really fucking sippy too.
I was rocking something for a while, like Brain Dead, or it was like Brain Dead or some shit.
This reminds me,
perfect.
truth be told, I'm supposed to call you Lucky Charm or something like that, Desert Goat said.
That's funny.
Lucky
Ernie.
Charms. That's Desert
look like
Goat. He's Lucky Charms.
Yeah, Ernie's in my chat because you're not cool enough, Joe.
Can't be in my chat. I'm over here.
Out of respect. Not with any reason.
Well, 100%. I can.
Okay, call the cops then. Call
Good
them.
girl.
Oh, wait.
Good girl.
The same dude that said he wasn't gonna call the cops.
Yeah. But this amazes me, man. I talk about this all the time. Everybody talks about how we should do something for the homeless. As soon as one fucking pull up in front of your crib or some shit like this, you lose your mind, call the police, and dump water on them.
Yes.
And homelessness is way too big of an industry for people to ever let that problem be solved.
Yes, right. They can milk that shit forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Direct D's last video about AZ Hugs getting harassed by the cops and city council for handing food out to the homeless?
I might have.
I didn't.
Remember.
It's a charity organization just trying to feed people on Sundays at the park.
Yeah, Joe, we are on the People's Podcast. Come on over.
I'm assuming somebody's modding some of these chats out there. There's so many of them. I mean, we've run up to 85, 90 people in here, and it's back down to 64 because Joe Cool keeps talking.
It must be.
Bro.
I just thought it was funny.
They're used to intelligent conversation. I'll close that fucking shit up.
I thought it was funny. There's different channels that had me as mods up on the same panel.
Yeah, I know. It'd be heavy doodle duty.
Damn, I'm supposed to be going to Guru's room, and now they calling me and my friends.
This dude is freaking me out, man. If he showed up on my van like this, I might have to on general principle of that guy knowing where I'm at.
Well, she does end up moving because they're having a birthday party or something. He claimed so. She moved out of like being polite, but like you don't got to talk to her like that. You know what I mean? She'll move if you. I mean, if you ask her right, she'll probably move.
Resistance is futile.
It's crazy.
Stop resisting.
Yeah, that's like mine, dude. I was laughing at him, bro. You can hear me making fun of him. I wasn't even moving. He's slamming me on the hood. Stop resisting.
Hey, Sasquatch, excuse me one second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bud.
My buddy who texted me, and I told him I was over here in Sasquatch Road. Assuming they come over here, my buddies are trolls to high heaven and all of that shit. If you got to be heavy-handed, do that shit. That he might get a porn bomb. I don't know. You know, I hate with some weird people, bro.
Hold up. You can send them whatever you
He
want.
said, "Give me 5 minutes. They might be coming over." Oh, maybe you want me to go over here for 5 minutes. All right. Let me
What
see
I'm
what these
saying is, I
motherfuckers
can't
are.
moderate your chat, bro. Your chat is your chat. I can't do nothing to it.
No, I'm saying I told them I was over here. They might come over here to your fucking room and
Bring that shit. Pump positivity. I've already got my can't beat a troll sticker up.
Let me text them and see what the fuck he talking.
I'm up here I have ghetto syndicated this shit as wide and as far as I can. I'm on every channel I could think of. Anybody who would come in and think. I'm on every platform I could find.
Definitely. Go subscribe to everybody too. Everybody in the chat, go check out everybody's channel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What? Listen, my shit's about to die. I'm gonna jump off.
All right, bud.
If you're
I'll jump in the chat if I can get my phone plugged in.
Good luck. I hope it works.
Or I'll jump back on either or. Thank you guys. Appreciate everybody in the chat, dude. Sasquatch, thank you for running this. Truth be told, it was awesome. You know what I mean? Everybody that jumped up.
Constitutional State, man. Great seeing you, brother.
Smoking auditor.
Talking to you, for
You
sure.
come up with another
Flow
weirdness.
state.
Definitely think of me because I love weird shit.
Oh, I will. You're always in the back of my mind.
I know. I'm gonna get right behind you every chance I get. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, brother.
Peace.
Stay safe.
Fruit Loops. Let me tell
They're
you.
all Fruit Loops.
This guy has been staring at me like that for the past 5 minutes, and it's getting on my freaking nerves, man. I can't tell you. Georgia, I think he'd have a few bullets in his chest with that tattoo. Hashtag just saying, though.
You would think.
Just picked a really bad one. Hey, Truth, you got any real good ones over yonder?
Oh man, I've got 250 of them. Which one you want to see?
Which one you want to see? That's that big dick energy flow. You hear him, right?
Hell
You got no
yeah.
food.
I hear that.
And if you're a troll in anyone's chat, you're more than welcome to come and comment on my videos and try to troll me the best you can. I'll throw that out there.
And if it gets any gayer, I'm going to put my dress on.
There's that one dude who's got a hot tub going on.
Yeah, there's at least somebody around here in a hot tub. Don't say that, he'll pop up. See, heard you pop in, didn't you? Hey, M, you're going to have to figure out what a gang sign is and try to throw it without twitching out. Oh, wait, no.
So I want her to twitch out.
Dude.
She did a flip on my panel.
She went to screaming at me, bro. She ain't through no gang signs. She ain't looked at me. She just went screaming. I could see it.
I'm about to hop. I've got to get a hold of Good Citizen and Harvey Freebird's trying to get a hold of me right now. They're both sharing messages.
We did go live at a rather inopportune time for the auditor community.
Long Island Audits went. Yeah, he went live the same time we did. So
right. We might have pulled in twice as many.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, live, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, right?
And I've got a live in about 8 minutes.
Much love, much respect to everybody, and we will see you on the flip side. I will be out making more video. I've like I said, my wreck was only a few weeks ago. I'm still recovering from a broken rib, so I'm barely moving. So
a few weeks.
I'll take it easy. Yeah.
I can give you like one of those.
You should be healed by now.
Oh, I'm healed. I'm up moving around. I ain't stopped, but I'm just
giving you shit. I've never had a broken rib. I don't know what it's like.
Oh, the pain is it's adorable, man. I wish I can marry it. It lets you know you're alive. Put it that way.
It's adorable. Motherfucker says it's cute. You want to cuddle with it.
Been cuddling with
the
last 3
truth
weeks.
be told.
Hey, much love to all y'all. We'll see y'all soon.
Peace.
Okay. All right. Truth be told, huh?
Yeah.
Flo, your groupies are getting weird, man.
Everyone's being weird. This whole day's been kind of crazy.
Yeah, I saw what you was doing earlier. That's
well, that's the same old insanity. I've got walls and walls of M text.
Can I show you something that really is the real reason why I love Truth Be Told? Look at his Cash Me Cracker Rat. His other sign Cracker Rat. That's so great. That is so
wait until
wild.
you see my next short. It's good shit.
Do I have to?
The Cracker reminded me of it because this dude called me a crack. Here's how this dude decides to snub me. I said, what was his name? Ignat. I have a question for you. He goes, nah, I don't talk to people whose dick is pink. Like, what the fuck? It was his way of saying he doesn't talk to white people, but it came out real fucking gay.
I suspect you might be wrong there, sir. I think you might talk to people whose dick is a little pink. What do you do when it comes out looking like a rainbow?
I got all sorts of paint over here. Katie likes to paint. We could make it any color you want.
Why?
No.
Wow.
It's different chicks' lipstick, and you only hope they're chicks.
Might get in trouble when there's that black lipstick on it.
Right.
Have you ever seen the glow in the dark lipstick?
Don't get me
No.
started. You know, we're getting off topic here somehow.
We are.
Hey, do we have a topic? Does someone want to pay for a topic?
I got to bounce, but
all right, bud.
Later. Hey, thanks for having me up.
Absolutely. You know, if you don't disconnect your bullshit before you leave, I get to keep all of your audience. Done. So I still got Flow State, the Constitution State. I got Truth Be Told, audit's still going. I'm not sure who the A is over here. I have no idea. Taste the rainbow. That's right.
That is.
You have to what? I don't know what you have to do. You have to do things. I can't control what you don't do. And I can't control what you do when I'm not around.
That Bill Sheriff's Office steals the right of checkpoint.
That's great.
That's
Fantastic.
Anything to drink tonight?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
I don't answer questions.
No alcohol in the vehicle, no nothing?
I don't answer questions.
You have a good day.
All right. How y'all been out here for? Rest of the night? All right. So I'll be back to come say hi and everything. So you too. Don't answer questions, people. They already got some people stopped over here to my right now too. So looks like they searching these poor people. Yeah, let's stop over here and see what they got to say.
They want to see some ID, please, sir.
Let's stop over here, see what they got to say. And this is the bridge crossing over from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to Denham Springs. And it is Livingston Parish deputies that are sitting out here as well.
Oh, they ain't got nothing else to do, bro.
All right. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to smash that like button. Let's go see if they're harassing people too much. Say hi to everybody. Ex-bootlegger, welcome in, welcome in.
Check out that nose, man.
Keep this one in line. Man,
you
welcome
get
in.
lost in that thing.
Glad to see all y'all here.
If you were to take your super ship and go fly it into somebody's head,
Turn
it was
this
his.
camera around.
I gotta say, at least he's not a what's that dude's name? Cedric.
Cecil.
Cecil, that's it. I always call him Cedric because I don't like the name Cecil.
That motherfucker. 0, 0. Want to do it?
1, 2, 3, 4 units. I got this trailer out here. Where are you going? Sorry, this is my other phone. The focus kind of goes in and out. But we'll get the gist of it.
Watch cops, watch people.
It's amazing how fast one or two of them are starting to run just from one camera.
Right? They just scatter like a bunch of cockroaches.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting to see how long it takes them to figure out that that as soon as he tries to go live. I wonder if it will kick this one or just make 2 duplicate lives on his channel.
Make 2 different ones.
I
think
Constitution State was asking me to check out a particular video. So speak amongst yourselves for a moment. I said speak.
Okay. For a second. You know what I do with these damn things? Okay, there's one. There's the other.
I'm sure you tried to say something to me, but I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, and we can barely hear a whisper out of you.
I'm glad you guys always tell me. That always reminds me to fix this. How about now?
News now from Willimantic Police.
All right, let's see what he's got.
Something police are now calling a pre-planned operation is underway. Pinpoint News Tracker shows you exactly where it is in the area of Spring and Pearl Streets. People are being asked to avoid this area right now for this police operation in Willimantic. Police say this is an isolated and, again, pre-planned incident. That's all we know right now, but we are asked to tell you to avoid that area.
What up, guys? Jeff from Connecticut Transparency out here in Willimantic, Connecticut. I just followed a bunch of cops. I'm gonna go check this raid out. So as you can see, they have let me see if I can
Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. They all just hauled ass and left their streams running. So I figured I'd finish out the hour and then move on with my life. I don't really know what else to do with it, but since I've got you all here, I figure why not do the Southern Baptist minister pitch? How about that? Okay, we can do some of that stuff. All right. I don't know which chats y'all are in, so I'm going to have to do this kind of generic because you're strung across the 9 hells over here. But ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now, dig very deep into your pocket, give to your host. If you don't give to your host, how can you experience the greatest show on earth, the absolutely most amazing place on earth today? YouTube has the most fantastic things. Would you like to see a four-wheeler jump directly into a pile of poop? You can find that on YouTube. Would you like to see someone fall off of a cliff and accidentally have a parachute? You can find that on YouTube too. Would you like to see a chick transform into a really old lady and then back to a monster? You can also see that on YouTube, but you can't do it if you don't support the creators. That's all I got.
oh man, they got streets blocked off. You can see that. I got a Willimantic cop right here that let's see what she's gonna say. But yeah, I'm gonna video this raid. Let's see if this cop's gonna try to give me a hard time.
True. I mean, it definitely caused auditors to come out in force. Look at this. Homie's over here filming them because they said stay away.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm sorry, do you live up here?
What's that?
Do you live on
This is
Pearl?
a public sidewalk, ma'am. Can I get
Okay.
your name and badge number?
Cloder 356.
Yeah.
If you don't live up here, you can't come up here.
I can come. It's a public
No,
sidewalk.
you can't.
What are you gonna do?
We have a police operation going on.
I know that. I know that, and I can video that police operation. Let me get your supervisor.
Okay.
Get your
Do you have
supervisor.
a reason to be here? Do you live
Ge-
here?
I have a First Amendment constitutional right to video you
I'm
guys.
telling you, you can't be here right now.
I'm gonna be here. You can arrest me.
I'm going to arrest you if you
Good.
don't leave.
Okay, go ahead.
Leave.
Go ahead.
You have to leave. You can
Go
come
ahead.
over here.
Then I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm on a public sidewalk.
Great. If you go up here, you're getting arrested.
Yep. For what?
Understand? For
For
interfering
what?
with investigation.
Get your fucking supervisor
busy.
here. Get
You
your
go up this street, you're
supervisor.
getting arrested.
Shut up. Shut up. Think I'm scared of you guys? That's why I do this shit. These guys are a bunch of fucking tyrants. I'll just walk around the other side. So here you guys, here you go. You got tyrant Willimantic cops trying to tell me we're gonna walk around the other side. Let her come arrest me. Let her come arrest me. It's a fucking public sidewalk. I can walk on any street I want.
What's up, everybody? It's the Constitution State here today. Today's video comes from Connecticut Transparency. He's an awesome dude. I can't thank this guy enough. He's about the cause, and he's one of the very few people who actually has helped me in this journey. He's worth watching. Go check his channel out and show him some love. I think he does an awesome job here. And who else does it involve but the Willimantic Police Department? More dumbass female cops that don't understand anything. They think.
Oh, does it have to be a patriarchy? Can't we just do some classic Freudian penis envy? That's a good idea. I like that.
Crest. I'm not sure what they were doing with all them officers there, or if they were planning on having a war in the street, but they looked like they were way overstaffed, and we were paying about 50 people to stand around and do absolutely nothing. It seems like this is what Willimantic does, kind of like when they had a quote-unquote street takeover that wasn't a street takeover at all. They just go overboard. And they use all these resources and they make it look like they're actually doing something. They indicted 11 people on RICO charges and drug charges. This was the only way they could be apprehended. We had to pay 50 to 100 cops to go out there and stand around and watch a few cops raid their house. That's what we had to do. This is getting out of hand. We don't need that many cops to go raid a house or do anything. It was Operation Black Pearl, and it's been going on for a year.
Watch this. I'll just walk around the other side. Fucking clowns. That's what I mean. Sorry for the language. She had me pissed off. Big deal. They're doing a fucking raid, so everybody has to stop. Yeah, they get the SWAT team up there. They're saying it's a police operation. I can't even walk on a public street. People are fucking crazy.
Welcome in, Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
Telling me I can't walk on a public street. How you doing, man?
What are they doing? What's the operation?
So they figure that because they're doing a police operation that you can't film them, which we all know is not true. She want to be a tyrant to me. I don't care. Can't tell me I can't walk on a public street. This is why, guys, I need to get myself to 1,000 subscribers so I can go live. Yep, there you go. There you go. SWAT team. They got Glastonbury police here. They got all sorts of cops here. These are all cops. And I'm going to film this. I don't care what they say. South Windsor police. Yeah, this is definitely a statewide task force. They got mad dogs, mad freaking SWAT teams.
Oh, they're probably looking for somebody.
I'll give them their distance, but that's not gonna stop me from it's not gonna stop me from recording them. And I already see one of these SWAT guys getting upset. They must be raiding like a few different houses. Because as you can see, hopefully you can see that. We got more right here. They must be raiding like multiple houses at once. Because they just got Wayne, they got Meriden police here, Glastonbury. You got the SWAT team coming out.
Flo dipped out. Hell, everybody dipped out right after you, dude. And nobody was smart enough to take down their channel, so I'm still streaming on everybody's shit. Fuck them, they gonna abandon me. Oh, Flo come back and try to claim his shit, but you gonna have to show me something. I ain't bringing you up here just all willy nilly as a motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. He forgot to shut down his thing before he left too. I bet he can do it from outside though. He should be able to.
Nobody said anything yet except for that little turn from the man. So yeah, I would think this is the narcotics task force.
Gang signs, my friend.
But they don't want anybody filming.
Okay, you
like
shake
that tyrant said. They don't want nobody filming, but my First Amendment right, I'm gonna
see what happens when you just abandon folks all of a sudden. Like you end up having a guest host that you don't even know you planned. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Flow State. I have a suggestion for you. Never mind.
Continue. No, I'll just put him backstage.
Oh, this is a suggestion for anyone who's doing audits.
Yeah, he
The
was.
next time you go to say I don't answer questions, you should say I don't answer questions, but I do ask them.
A lot of them.
Or something along those lines. I think that'd be funny.
All right, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Since all of these people accidentally left me with their channel, I kind of feel a little bit soft.
Obligated.
Yeah, obligated to do something at least moderately cool before we ease out of here. So I'm gonna go with some of this stuff.
You could play my newest short.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement. 3, 2, 1.
And here we go. On my own, here we go. If you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror.
The communists declared that the real differences among our people constituted the weakest and most vulnerable point in our social fabric.
It's MAGA country.
This is no hoax, ladies and gentlemen. I urge you to run for your lives while you can. We're not making this up just so we can take over the world.
The old dinosaur media isn't dying, it's dead. We are the new media. This is our world now. Lay down and die.
Peace was never an option. So if we don't step up and win this culture war, then who the fuck will?
Let's wake the fuck up! We're gonna get naked. No.
I'm locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me.
That's what you've been waiting for. Be the one we need.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Global industrial complex.
Yep.
Uniparty.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan?
The point is to destroy Western civilization from within using Maoist technique. So therefore you have to vote for me.
I don't know. This is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Woke is Marxism, evolved to attack the West.
Stop giving up.
It's only just begun. Now!
Do it! Yes, you can!
I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move.
Just do it!
Are people bitching about that?
Some people.
Of course they are. Oh, fucking A. All right, got it. Yeah, too fucking bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Far left conspiracies, to be honest with you.
Ain't no single entity going to swoop in and save the day. You are going to be continuously let down if you place all of your hope into one individual. Instead, look inside and look around. We're doing this together.
We all are fighting for the same thing, and we all see the same problem.
It's time to stop being an NPC, get off your ass, and join the meme war.
Shame. Shame.
No, I don't like you.
Shame.
If we were in the wild, I would attack you.
I'm sick of it, man. I'm fucking sick of it. I will not do it again.
Thank you. I wonder how many people feel exactly the same way. Yeah.
Be the beating drum at the head of the growing creative cavalry charge. Be vocal and profound in your passion for projects you enjoy.
No more excuses.
I've seen it. I can't even compute all of it. It's so fantastical. You've not seen nothing. You ain't heard nothing. You ain't smelled nothing like this. I don't have words to tell you.
A new world order.
We are in the beginning of a mass extinction.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make. Hey, wait a minute.
You control population, you destroy the family, and then you you sow division.
You don't need a destination when you're running on an omnidirectional treadmill.
Are we ready for a new world order?
You'll never defeat the human spirit. You'll never defeat God. You'll never win. Pray that he is watching.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you.
On my own, here we go. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.